Oh, there we go. Hello, guys. It's me, Gordo. We're running a few minutes late. Sorry, it does happen. People sometimes, the moment you got to do something, you got to use the restroom or get some stuff done. So, do apologize being a few minutes dragging behind. Looks like we have most of the party sitting in the Discord right now. We're about to switch over. So, where we left off last time is that they met with the leadership of the rebels and have basically come to the conclusion that yeah, they're going to side with the rebels. That the governor, and that the information they got from the salamander space marine who was here on that mission 1500 years prior, they're following his information and they're gonna go with it. So when we left off, they had decided to side with the rebels, and meeting at the rebels' fortress near this mining facility, they had discovered that the governor is definitely not sitting around and being idle. He has sent a significant force of mercenaries and PDF forces to confront our party. So, as we join our party, we are going to be getting right into the thick and nitty gritty of this engagement. There's a Bane blade, though under maintenance and maybe, not in the best condition. It's still a Bane blade. It's uh, it's gonna be a rough day today, and we're gonna see if our heroes can, pull themselves together and come out on top. They do have a lot of rebel support, so hopefully we can, pull this one out and survive. Let alone not even win. We're just aiming for survivability. So with that, we'll go ahead and pop into Discord.
What is this, the Terror? No.
Hey, how's it going, guys? All right, everybody doing good?
Living
Yeah.
my dream.
All right. So we'll go ahead and get stuff popping off. Oh, looks like we lost somebody.
Is it Alex? I remember he was saying, or not Alex, Stark.
Uh,
I remember he was saying,
yeah, he said it bugged. There he is. Here, let me switch the server location too. That might help.
No, my Discord's been weird all fucking day.
Oh lordy, yeah. I don't know. It's like all I can think is like logging or
Like last night, it crashed for like half an hour straight, even though the rest of my internet was perfectly fine.
Oh.
And this morning, like not once but twice, I left that message an hour ago or so. Like I would just switch over to another server and it would just flat out crash Discord.
Good lordy.
So it seems to have stabilized now, but
All right. Well, so
yeah,
we're just
so
going. Yeah, we're just going over to roll 20. Then I need initiative rolls.
fucking
we're about to get this popping.
Yeah,
run it.
like I told the guys here, I used to have an armored only war game, and I was trying to remember the Bane Blade stats as best as I could, and I can only remember there's a lot of D10s. There's a lot of
I bet.
D10s.
Gosh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Makes
they're
sense.
slow as hell.
yeah,
Like
it's not as tough
The
as
grinding advance.
yeah, it's not as tough as a full Bane blade because it definitely isn't one. It's an under maintenance Bane blade, but
it's a baggy blade.
yeah, it's still
Like I'm
it's
going
still not a
first.
lot of a difference, but it's a difference. But
Yeah,
yeah,
if I
so
remember, yeah, if I remember correctly, it's got like some kind of trait that means it can't move super fast. I don't even remember the rules for it.
I mean, it
Besides,
has a cruising speed of 28 kilometers per hour, which kind of it's really slow.
oh, I thought it was 55. Oh,
No, it's slow as shit. And it's
it's like it can't
uh
tactical twice or
crap. What do they call it? It's
can't flat out or whatever.
it's tactical speed, which is basically what it can do in a round. Um,
It's like
is 8 meters. So like it is slow. It's slow as shit.
Yeah, that's slower than.
But it can move
That's
more than
that's
that,
the same
can't it?
speed as me.
No, I mean that's it. Its tactical speed is 8 meters, so it can move 8 meters. If it
Can't
if
they
it
just, like,
can
order
move
stuff over it?
enough to get up to cruising speed, I mean, yeah, it could just bulldoze through it. But I'm considering these vehicles as basically stopping before they attack.
Right,
If they
he's not
didn't
gonna
stop,
crush his allies.
yeah, if they didn't stop, all those vehicles could have been through the gate and all in the compound before you guys even did anything. Like they could just move because the
Oh, for sure.
chimeras can do a tactical speed of 15 meters, but their cruising speed's like 70 kilometers. So they could have just smashed through the gate and kept going.
Vroom, vroom. For sure.
So, okay, this is a bit off topic, but when do you switch from cruising speed to tactical speed? I imagine as soon as
Combat.
combat starts. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's totally, yeah. If it's vehicle versus vehicle combat, then yeah, cruising speed would kind of just be assumed. But in these moments, I mean, you guys aren't vehicles; you're a stationary target. I'm pretty much not going to be able to get to cruising speed. I think you only have to move like 30 meters or something like that in a straight line to get to cruising speed. Something like that. I'd have to check.
Oh,
Because you don't have too often where it's, a vehicle gets up to cruising speed while fighting infantry. It just doesn't really happen.
for sure.
Not unless the map is just massive.
Oh yeah, it's but if I was having a vehicle like pleck at you guys from far away, I would just do similar to what I did with the landing pad where I had the guys in a little room off the map that you could see and then I said the range that they were at.
Ah, gotcha.
But yeah, let's I'll
And then
probably need
I
to
touched their naughty
pop the turn
bits
order.
from
Probably
400
help.
feet away.
Question
Ooh,
for you,
geez.
Alex. Does called shot work versus vehicles to try and target like the top of it versus maybe the
So
front?
so like called shot can only be like whatever facing that you can see. So like
Okay.
yeah, right now, like if you're on that second story, yeah, you could. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Like you could do a called shot probably to the bottom top of the vehicle, but you probably couldn't shoot the top of the turret.
Is everyone else on the
Yeah.
map? Because I'm on the
Yeah,
PR screen.
I'm on the art
The
page.
landing
Oh
page.
yeah, here, let me switch you over. Sorry about that, guys.
I
Thank
don't want
you.
to see the Baneblade again. No, no, no! Oh, no! Not again! It's scary, no!
But don't worry, the
Wait.
rebels put down wooden barricades, so that'll just
And we've got sandbags. I'm sure those will help.
yeah, it'll be
They-
great.
Now, the real question is, why are we meeting them at the walls and not meeting them as they come through to fight with the cover of the caves?
Mm.
That is an option, but to be honest, the rebels are like, we're gonna try to hold them here as best we can because they're giving the civilians time to get through the caves.
Because the GM wants a Helm's Deep scene. I get it.
I would have given you a better building, and I mean that's a wooden gate. I would have given you a better
I
spot.
didn't
Wooden
say we were
gate.
getting a cool Helm's Deep scene. I just said
I
we're
was-
getting a
The
Helm's
economy
Deep
model.
I
The
was like,
cardboard cutout.
I'm like, man, I'm like, my enemies, they act like enemies. And when the governor's sitting there monitoring all this fucking traffic and shit that's coming through, and he's like, the Imperials landed near the rebel base, and then looks and he goes, they only have 3 Valkyries. Go
Get out,
get
man.
them. That's it.
We should have set up Basilisk so it looked more unsus.
Well, it was one of those moments. It's like you guys didn't want to seem like overly intimidate the rebels, and that made sense. But at the same time, it
Oh,
didn't.
yeah,
You didn't
for
have a
sure.
show of force, so the governor fucking took it on.
Yeah.
But that's how
God,
it is
I wish I said
sometimes.
with the Basilisk. I bet a Basilisk could tear through that Baneblade armor like nobody's business.
Yeah, especially with ordnance, it counts the top as rear armor. So yeah.
And I've got that little handheld targeter that. Oh, by the way, I couldn't when I rolled my initiative, I couldn't obviously click on my token. You'll have to
Yeah,
manually
input it.
add me to the initiative.
Gotcha. There's your boy.
Also, I assume that all my NPCs go off of Stark's initiative.
Yeah, it's always the easiest. That's why they don't have any specific
Oh, okay.
talents or anything for that.
Does called shot work on full auto, or is it only a single shot thing?
Yeah, it's only a because called shot is a
They're both full actions, aren't they?
yeah.
Or-
Well, called shot is its own full action. It's a single accurate like shot. So you can't do a called shot with semi-auto or full auto.
Oh,
Yeah, because like semi-auto is like its own
yeah, makes
attack
sense.
action. Yeah, called shot
Sure,
is its
sure.
own thing. Yeah, so like
Okay.
that's like you can't aim and do a called shot unless you aim the round prior, or if you're fancy pants Stark there with a comrade that gives you the aim bonus.
Getting weed.
Yeah, for sure, makes sense.
Okay, so Magos is on there. We got
And what
Stark.
skill? Is there a role for painting that Baneblade, or is it?
So for the Valkyrie like gun runs, like it's just a full action, and then wherever you mark, like literally just get the paintbrush, put a mark, and then the gun run will happen 2 rounds later. So they're gonna be coming from the north side right now, so it's gonna be a north to south gun run. It's gonna be at least 4 meters wide, and it's gonna be at least 12 long.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
Yeah, so
mm.
you can try to
Mm.
mark where you want to go, and then that column will show up, and whatever's in that area, I'll do some rolls against and see how fucked up they get.
Have they stopped to start plinking at us, or are they still rolling?
No, so I just have it as that they rolled up, their commander gave you the option to surrender or not, and now they're just waiting. So, to
Oh,
be
okay.
honest, you could try to negotiate with them. Like that's
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Ticks or heretical
mean,
terrorists.
Speak for yourself, dude. Let's keep them right there, fake a negotiation, and then get all 3 Valkyries to gun run them at the same time.
There you go.
I mean, do you want to volunteer to be the guy that goes out there to talk to him?
I have a -20 interaction penalty with meat bags, so
he has a
I
speech
really,
impediment.
I really don't think you guys want me to go out there because I'm gonna say, "Hey guys, we come in peace," and it's gonna sound like, "Oh, I'm here to rape your daughter." Yeah.
Oh my god!
They want to cut us into pieces, guys.
Binary.
You just
I suppose I have an NPC sergeant that I'm not super attached to, I guess.
oh my god, he was here before you were.
Yeah, well,
I mean, genuinely though, like
that sounds like his problem now, huh?
if you guys want to, if you guys want to fake some interrogations, mark them up with a handheld targeter. I'll be in the process of jamming their comms.
Yeah,
The whole
I think
fight.
I think we can win
because we
this
talked
fight.
about that, and I told you, yeah, if you grab like, well, actually, you're close to the rebel leader too. If you go to him
Yeah.
or talk to a squad leader for the rebels, you can get their comms channel, so then you know which one not to block.
Yeah, so that's pretty much my first priority, and then I'm just gonna start single-handedly just start picking apart the vehicles so that way they can't talk to each other, which should give us the added benefit of them having to either use local Vox or just not being able to talk to one another, which is kind of important when you're in a giant
Yeah,
fucking
the
tank.
the enemy only have like 2 comm channels. Like they're not there's not a single comm channel for each vehicle. It's just 2. It's
Okay.
all of them local to the Baneblade, and then the commander who's in the Baneblade to whoever the hell he's talking to, which is probably
Yeah.
obviously the governor or something.
Yeah.
The command vehicle rule.
But let's
Oh,
see.
yeah.
So we got Octavius, we got our little techie boy, we got Stark. Flint, did you roll initiative yet?
I did, but I was on the splash out screen. So,
Oh, okay. So is it the
Flint 14, yeah.
What the hell's the tries a force field? Oh,
What?
that's your little combat shield.
Oh, that's funny.
I was like
Every bit
looking at that
helps.
for a second. Yeah, because what's the rating for that? 25.
My combat shield.
Yeah, I think it's 25
One sec. It is
because you got the
25. Yeah.
regular one. Yeah, I mean a
Yeah,
25 is a
then.
25 because
Yeah.
there's no limit to the damage that it can stop. So technically, you could put the shield up and stop a fucking Baneblade round.
I mean,
Technically.
There's nothing against it.
I
That
mean,
would be
listen, right?
intense.
Okay, that's like fucking. Does anyone fucking remember what is it like the fucking advertisements for Halo 3? Master Chief just throws a bubble shield down as a fucking Wraith round comes in.
Yeah, that's basically yeah. The question is though, is because Baneblade rounds are concussive, and concussive does not say you have to be damaged by the round to take the effects. So do you have to roll against that?
Flash, can we stun the Baneblade then?
Well, I mean, yeah, technically, if you hit
Would
the
assume
Baneblade
so.
with something that's concussive, you could stun the crew because you don't.
Thank God for
You just have
crack
to hit 'em.
missiles.
Are they concussive? They're not concussive.
I thought they were.
Crack grenades are concussive, yeah. They are here. I have all the crack grenade stuff written down. They are concussive 3. -30 to toughness test. Target stunned for 1 round per degree of failure. Target takes damage greater than
Crack
his strength
grenades are
bonus.
concussive 3.
Crack
They are?
missiles.
Crack missiles?
Missiles,
Jesus.
okay.
Proven to concussive 3. Also, I
'cause
just forgot. I forgot that I needed to change the damage from frag missiles because y'all got homebrew.
Yeah, they weren't scary enough, man. We didn't have enough murder because when you roll 2d10 a few times and it's just 2, everybody gets upset.
Yeah.
So
So
what
it's
do we
1d10 plus
what do we
8.
do?
All right, so yes, so you guys rolled initiative. I don't think I'm missing anybody. And
Yeah, I think everyone that's gonna be here is all that's gonna be here tonight.
then yep, so the I will have the rebels and friendly NPCs go last, so that's gonna be after the tech priest. I'm just gonna
Wait, did the librarian say he wasn't gonna make it?
I don't know. He didn't say
I
anything to me.
yeah. I
Okay.
mean, I wouldn't count on it. I mean, ping him, but
Oh no, the librarian and Sandalius are not the same person.
oh.
Sandalius is the person who's.
Yeah, that's the priest in game.
Oh,
No,
okay.
the librarian has not been active all day.
As
I'm
one
not.
does.
I'm not pinging Sandalius. Hey, bro, I know
Yeah.
your grandma's dying. Are you making it to the game or what?
Yeah, I was like, hey man, we really need you out there, bud.
Bro,
Slaps his ass.
bro,
Bro,
like
you're gonna
Yeah.
it
you
ain't
gonna let
stopping.
that
Just
keep
show
you from
up.
the game?
Yeah.
That's like it's like, bro, let's go. 40k, man. You always got another grand. Oh, this is the last one. Oh shit.
Yeah.
You can always make more.
I was
Yeah,
saying,
dude.
I was like, it's like it's at the point. It's like I try to be sympathetic, but it's like I've already run through all mine, and I'm only 26. So it's like
Oof.
Well, that's 'cause you're
it's something you're
old.
gonna have to deal with. I'm just trying to get
You're practically a
ready for when
grandparent.
one of my parents died. That's what I'm trying to get ready for. Because that's
Oh yeah, that's gonna be the hard one.
I mean, it's gonna
Also-
happen probably in the next like 25 years or so, but still, I don't know how I'm gonna handle that. That's a whole nother level of something. But all right, yeah. So at this point in time, yeah, the apothecary is basically the one in charge. So
Shit.
he's pushing up to the rooftop to take a peek. He's just watching. Yeah, like at this
Oh, we're
point,
not
like
even on walls, are we? We're just on regular buildings. that
yeah,
just so
it's
happen-
basically
Yeah.
at least some fucking
God
mud huts with sandbags on them. The
We're about to
Baneblade
fucking
is just kind of nonstop, like kind of propaganda of like the governor would be able to, you will have a luxurious life. You'll be, fortunate. Anyone on his
Right.
side is well taken care of. Yada yada yada.
Would
Shit
it
like
be a
that.
surprise attack if I put a crack missile straight into the nose of him? Actually, no. I would use.
No, it wouldn't be
Yeah,
a surprise attack.
let's not do that right now. Let's break out the handheld targeter and
Oh, yeah,
Let's
Stark's already
stall
got
them.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Apothecary's moving up. He's going over the Voxes.
Yeah.
Anyone who has rebels near you, try to organize them to the best of your ability. Anyone who has any kind of melta-based weapon or explosive, start organizing yourself on the north side emplacements near the gate. So he's talking about like this sandbag wall, like over here.
Yeah.
So you start. Go ahead and move Calibrimbor because he has a Infernus pistol, and then yeah, Boris would definitely be stepping over there. I don't think. Yeah, you don't have a
What?
any kind
Oh
of melta
no.
weapon, Nakai. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, but let's see
Where's a
here.
melter bomb when you need one?
Boris has
Don't
two.
who?
Yeah.
I was
Boris.
about
Oh
to
yeah,
say,
Boris is 2. Ah yes.
Um,
Yes, I
Bruh.
forgot about that.
Bro.
Can I ask him for one?
He might be going on a trip.
Oh wait, shit, yeah, fucking yeah. I'm a stick with my boy Boris. I'm gonna back him up. He gonna be better with them.
At this time the apothecary's like literally just kind of going down the line, checking and taking a peek, and he just like nudges you, Stark, and he goes, "So, what's the situation with the air support?"
I have painted a very pretty target right here, with a little bit of room for failure in case the thing does start driving forward.
No, it's 12 tall, 4 wide,
Oh,
because
12
they're coming from
tall.
the north.
Oh, wait, I thought you said north-south. Okay.
Yeah, they're coming from the north and strafing south.
If this is a gun run,
Yep. Yeah,
I
just
don't
like
think
that.
exactly Valkyries have the kind of weaponry to deal
They
with
have
it.
crack missiles and they have las cannons.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I'm
okay, fair enough,
feeling-
fair enough.
And
I mean,
considering
it's
that they're
something.
hitting,
It's not
Yeah.
going to be the greatest against the front, but the
considering
side
if
wouldn't be that
well, I
bad.
mean, if
Just
they're
be
coming in top side, then they should be hitting. Like at least a
They're-
few of those hits are going to hit top armor.
Yeah, but
Would that-
so I did look at that because the top armor only counts as being rear when it's hit with ordnance. So that would have to
Oh.
be like
fucky wucky.
mortars, basilisks,
Yeah.
stuff
What
like
about an extra big heavy bolter?
that. Your best bet's probably to focus on the light vehicles.
Yeah.
The issue
Good
is
that
we
man.
can
Until the
if we can
Bane
clear out, if we can clear out those light vehicles,
Yeah, for sure.
then we can clear a path for our valiant NPC to sacrifice his life in the name of the Imperium.
Fuck yeah.
Flint's gonna go with
Um,
him.
I'm going with him.
All right. I mean,
Are
we can
we
have
in
PC
initiative?
heroes all we want, but
With the fucking Salamander would be coming with as well because it's a jump pack. And
Are we
so
in
I can get
initiative
to,
order or are we in just free flow right now?
That's them.
Right now, it's pretty much free flow because the
Okay.
combat hasn't. The initiative order is set, and the
Yeah.
enemy will go
Right.
last.
I'll pop a cohesion point for Faith as our shield for the Space Marines to have a force rating equal to their willpower -10. Overlords on a 10 or less, and it operates per individual person if yours goes down.
All right,
God,
I,
actually,
I
this is
will I will say that you got with each Space Marine, like you got them together for a second to
Yeah, group huddle.
basically because that would make sense. That would be like brothers gather around for a second, and then you just start tossing like
Incoming.
holy water on them for a moment. You got a flask
Exactly.
of holy water or Emperor tears or something. I don't know. Whatever.
Emperor Tears.
'Cause-
My
now,
God.
excuse me, if you had a whole bottle of Emperor's Tears,
What are we, world eaters?
yeah, all they
Extra
do is
salty.
they
The
just
Emperor's-
whisper into his ear about how his
Yeah.
Primarch
just
has
did
an
nothing wrong.
Eldar girlfriend, and then just the tears flow. He's a
Have you guys read
weeboo, my
lore?
lord.
Oh no!
Ah!
Empire is in
You guys-
danger.
If I
Ah!
remember correctly, doesn't the Emperor's Tears cure horrendous wounds?
Who
It's
knows?
actually,
This is everything. Man, people
Stanford,
have
bro.
fought and died over dirt that he has stepped on. So
Yeah.
all right. Do you see the target that I have painted?
yes, I do.
Does this look good for all the PCs, all the fellow amigos
So where'd you paint it?
over the
Yeah,
Baneblade?
the yellow square over the Baneblade.
Oh, the yellow square over there. Yeah. Looks Gucci.
No, I think I
Alright.
want to paint it right over myself to save me the pain
Why
of
don't
getting
you
shot.
just draw a shape?
Do it. Yeah, draw a shape, bro. Real
I
quick,
don't have
Alex,
a
if I
kid.
may.
Yeah, you go to the brush and
I'm
then click
fucking
on
with
draw
you.
shape and then
Because
draw.
I feel dirty drawing on the map.
Yeah, but I can delete that and it's easier
I
because
know.
you can also delete it.
You can delete it too if you select it.
Alex,
You
if I
make
may,
image.
real quick.
Yeah, what's up, bud?
I need to get with the rebel leader and then ask for radio frequencies.
Yeah, you approach and one of his bodyguards would stop you for a second. Now, what's your business?
In broken mechanical, low gothic, I'll fucking respond. I need to know what communique Vox frequency your organization uses to prevent the complete breakdown of radio traffic.
He just looks back at his like leader and he's so I don't understand him. Like letters like laying against the sandbags. He's the operator for Charlie Squad, so he drives the tanks, flies shit, and he just the boy's saying he needs to know your numbers so he cannot fuck up your communications.
Your Vox code. He needs the Vox code.
I will
Ah,
I'll blurt out a state of binary, which is basically me just reinforcing what he said.
I don't understand what he's saying, sir. That you don't have to understand him. I mean, he speaks the basic equivalents of, landing gear. So, just give him the thing that I just asked you for. Oh,
Great.
the leader's like, oh yeah, by all means, we consider you allies. So he gives you the codes.
Oh
and
yes, of course, that thing.
Letter just proceeds to lay back on the sandbags and like tilts his
Smoking
helmet to cover his eyes.
Life is good.
I will look at letter and then blurt thankful binary at him, and then proceed to begin my jamming rites.
Yep, no problem. Spot welding, zip ties, and oil to you too.
Motherfucker.
and oil to you too. The American
Yeah.
military perks its ears. Oil.
Wait,
Uh,
that's what
Where are
it
we
is.
going to war?
Yeah, at this point,
Alright.
like
Task manager of life.
the tech Boris is like
Wow.
chattering back and forth with Celebrimbor and Binary.
Mhm.
Dane, you look lost. You're just hearing this back and forth, and the Tech Marine's like drawing in the sand and stuff. And that would have been when Nakai had walked up. The apothecary's like still wandering around, like making sure everyone's good. And Tech Marine goes, "All right. So my plan here
Oh no.
is essentially I need you to not die, but look like you're dying for a minute, maybe."
Is this over
A minute?
radio? I really hope this is over radio.
He's just talking to everyone around him for a moment. Because we're
So-
going to be needing. So he like draws the wall for a second. At this time, the
Oh my gosh.
apothecary's like walking up. The apothecary like smacks you stark and is like, "Let's go meet with our priests. Hurry up."
Yeah, he'll nod his head. He'll leave the crack-loaded missile launcher with
Chazzo.
Grumpy Lieutenant, and he'll leave Chazov to. No, I already painted the target. Do I have to keep it on for a whole 2 rounds, or is it just one action?
No, you spent a full action. You already marked it.
Okay, but I don't have to keep it paint. I
No,
just
it's
keep-
literally like you use that to mark a coordinate. Once you have those numbers, you feed it to the Valkyries, and they're like, "All right, lining up." That's it.
All right, I take that with me. I leave Chazov with the rocket launcher, and
Oh yes, just leave me up here. Sure, I'll take on the ticks. And
well, you're the one that complained about having all that missile ammunition, and now you get to lighten your load.
fair enough. And he looks at one of the rebels next to him, and he hands him the backpack. Carry this. What?
Wow, what an
All right.
upstanding gentleman.
Chazov's a bit grumpy.
Yeah. So you guys are walking up as like Boris is like explaining it. He draws like rudimentary outline of the wall and where the Baneblade is, and so we're going to need you to attempt to look like you're losing without dying. Once you draw the Bane Blade in by possibly keeping the rest of its ground forces from advancing, they'll have no choice but to push the Bane Blade forward. Judging by the look of the vehicle, they can't have much ammunition, so I'm going to assume maybe 10 shots is most. We're gonna want to draw him in by number 4. So, he will attempt to hit the gate, the walls, or buildings, and then proceed in if his infantry has not already done so. So the goal is to stop the infantry as much as you can. When the game blade gets at least half the distance that it is now, I guess me and Celebrimbor and my brother Templar here will attempt to occupy the vehicle with Imperial hate.
So based on that directive, does it seem like the infantry and all those personnel carriers are going to be disembarking, or are they just going to be sitting and tight manning the guns?
So, like,
They're probably tight.
they haven't disembarked, so you can tell that they're gonna rush.
Oh,
So,
okay. I will load my storm metal rounds then.
yeah, so it's.
Where?
Hmm?
I'm sorry. Who's the heavy bolter guy? Who's the devastator?
It is me,
Octavius.
other Octavius.
Octavius. I'd like to apply sacred unguents to Octavius's weapon.
Much obliged.
Yes.
I wish you gave me sacred unguents.
Well, the sacred unguents only apply. Like it works for him because it means he literally can't jam. Like,
Nah, I'm fucking with you. It doesn't
Oh,
matter
okay.
if my one-shot missile launcher jams.
yeah.
Okay, so
I mean,
I
it
would say I
could.
would say it actually matters a lot more if you roll a jam than if he rolls a jam. But
The missile
that's
launcher has
just
a chance
me.
to has a
You
chance
know,
to blow up.
If
Just
I
a
was a
little bit.
bitch, I'd be worried about it. But I got 3 fate points to burn. I ain't afraid.
That's
All
the
right.
attitude the
I ain't
Emperor
afraid of no
wants.
ghost.
Brother,
Oh.
how confident are you in your plan?
32%.
No pity, no fear, no remorse.
No survivors.
Jesus.
No prisoners.
Wait.
Well,
For the
hopefully we
Emperor!
survive, though.
You can see that Stark look. He scratches the scruff on his face from how he skipped shaving the last couple of days out in the desert, and he's just like,
So, like,
you can see the optimism just start to
at this
twinkle less in
time,
his eye.
at this time, you do see like some of the honor guard that were protecting the rebel leader are like talking to this squad over here, and you see them slap down a couple crates, and these like rebels are like ditching most of their gear and just pulling stuff out of these crates. Boris like peeks over too, and the apothecary notices, and he goes, "Oh, seems like they have additional explosives available." And he proceeds over there. So like as you guys are looking, you notice that like yeah, they seem to be getting like it's mostly like rudimentary like demolition charges and crack grenades. It's definitely not something on par with like a melt bomb, but it's
That's good.
something. And you can tell that like some of these dudes they dropped every gun they have, all their ammo, and they're just filling their pockets with crack grenades.
Oh boy. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Oh, all right.
That's a lot of crack grenades there.
Boris just stands up and looks, excited, and he goes, "Oh, so we are with those sort of rebels. Men who will be bathed in the pure fire of the demolition."
Fucking.
How tall is the wall, by the way?
It's the Emperor's will.
It's just two stories, so it's like maybe 20 feet.
What?
Oh, that's a little too tall. I was thinking that maybe we'd be able to drop down and charge.
I mean, you could.
Yeah, the rebels, you hear them talking. The apothecary, Pyzel nudges one of them and is like basically asking what's going on. And he goes, "Our leader has planned for situations like this. We have 2 tunnels available that we could use for at least a single surprise attack. Because unfortunately, they are not at that position yet. So at this time, I will mark that. He's basically going to tell you where they're at.
They literally have spider holes out in the desert. Cash money.
Yeah,
Oh my
bro.
god.
So the light vehicles, I'm not really worried about because we
Oh,
can shred into
uh,
those with a heavy
Yeah.
bolter and the las cannon. But the Baneblade moving forward should be easy. So we have to entice the Baneblade to move forward to cover the light vehicles. So I personally think that it's in our best interest to target the transports and slaughter as much infantry as possible, so that way we can get more
Oh, yeah.
guns onto the Baneblades.
Yeah, there's
And
no but a
then,
Sure.
crack right there.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
because
will
just from
go
a
ahead.
tactical standpoint, yeah, if you damage enough of the infantry, they won't send in the rest. They're gonna push up everything
Yeah.
to
Makes sense.
provide better cover. Um, but it's just you have to get at least half of those vehicles have to be stopped when it
So
comes to the light mercenary vehicles because they all have twin linked autocannons and that will suppress the
yeah.
shit out of your position.
So how about this? How about instead of pinning down the Baneblade with the Valkyries, we retarget the targeter and we jump on light vehicles who we know are going to be incredibly susceptible to crack missiles and las cannon strafings, especially 3 of them. And
I'm out of the way first.
we paint a target right here.
I like.
Oh,
Well,
How far are they
it's
gonna
going to
be?
show up 2 rounds later.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
You
but on
have to
Baneblade
adjust for its
because
trajectory.
can we get those Valkyries to kick on afterburners and just fucking run that strafe before these guys talk, especially if we like get some dudes out there to like, hey,
Do
we're
some
I mean,
here.
if they've stopped, then surely we should be able to get at least one strike on target.
Can we?
Yeah, if you want to readjust the target and then have them strafe it, they are sounding like they're going to be impatient. So to guarantee that it's going to be on target, someone's going to have to talk to them.
Yeah, somebody has to go out there. I don't know who it has to be. Like, I don't know if you guys want to bring like the rebel leader out there and like fake manacles or something, but somebody's got to
Nah.
go out
I
there.
feel like that's begging for a tank show.
Oof.
Because really,
Yeah,
if
there's no
they
one
got
on
a
board
Baneblade
with
out the door, they're not here to talk nice to the rebel leader.
Yeah.
I
So I
don't
mean,
think
somebody has to go out there, man.
Brothers, I am not the most social brother of the Death Watch, but if we need someone to go out and stall them, I volunteer.
Yeah, dude,
I'll do
run it.
No,
what happened to waiting a few rounds, my lord? Lieutenant Stark will make the comment towards.
well, it's someone has to buy time because that's what I was saying is that like they're not gonna wait 2 more rounds for the gun strike to come in. The people in the Baneblade are already sounding impatient, so someone has to go out there and basically buy you guys like 20 seconds.
Yeah. In the meantime, I'm gonna while he's doing that, I'm gonna be hammering those fucking comms, syncing up with those frequencies, and then just killing all comms communication.
Stark is going to come back to the roof and pick up the missile launcher, and hopefully
So,
Chazov has stopped whining.
I mean, theoretically, the librarian's probably the best idea because he's got the jump pack, and if shit goes south, he can just fucking zoom away. But
It doesn't matter who goes out there. It's 20 seconds. You can
Yeah.
stall somebody for 20 seconds just by talking like fucking John F. Kennedy.
yeah, but if they start shooting,
Stark,
the
can you
librarian
move
can get away faster.
your yellow thing? They wanna
Okay.
tag the front vehicles first.
Oh, they painted. He painted his own. Oh,
It wasn't the right size, so I'm just saying move the yellow one. You should keep that square on hand and just keep moving it.
But
But
I'm trying
I
to
can't move
select
it without
Mr.
deleting the band plate.
Rest in pepperoni.
Hold on, there we go.
Fuck, guys, the main blade has a
Oh,
teleportarium.
shit.
Fuck.
That'll
Yeah.
work!
It's
Oh, no!
moved. Oh, there you go. Yeah, wherever you want to put it.
See, I was going to put a crack missile there, but no, somebody has to be like, oh.
Well, I mean, you could still tag one of the other
Yeah,
vehicles with a crack
if you
missile.
want to do economy of force, you could tag the lead vehicle with the crack missile and then bank the back 3 with a more concentrated barrage.
Oh, yeah.
Tactics.
I mean, one las cannon through those is going to rip them apart.
It's good, literally a fucking hot knife through butter. So yeah, somebody's got to go out there. Who is it?
Well,
Yeah,
leave it to
Pyzel will
someone
go.
who's
Fucking
best.
Pyzel will
Alright.
do it. Alright.
Cool.
So as the gate begins to and
Be careful,
slowly-
brother.
Ugh. Emperor protects.
Yes,
I
he
will
does.
sign an omniscient cog to him and blurt out thankful binary.
Throwing up gang signs.
And
Yeah,
then
exactly.
as that happens, the little prayer I put in chat, I'll recite that to these martyrs in waiting here.
Oh, yeah. Then they got to get the translator.
Yeah, fucking high gothic.
I bet it's really easy to hit a Baneblade.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's
While he's walking
gigantic.
over there, there's something I would like to do, Alex.
Yes.
Can I get in targeting, like coordinates so that way I can pop a las cannon on one of the lighter vehicles down here?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. So basically,
Awesome.
are you gonna have your guy for 2 rounds basically do half action aims?
Yeah, pretty much. Just half action aims on this singular vehicle down here, and then as soon as that Valkyrie barrage begins, he's popping the last cannon shot off.
Okay. And then I
Yeah,
guess
round aim.
yeah,
No.
I guess the only vehicle the Devastator can kind of go for from where you're at is
Devastator not climbing on the wall.
he is, but he can only really see these 3. He can see this one, but it's obscured. This one maybe it's
Oh.
obscured, but this one's directly behind this fucking piece of terrain.
All right, so I won't hit that one. I can hit that one's within my
Oh
line
yeah,
of
you can
sight.
easily see him. So yeah, I guess the Devastator is gonna hit the lead vehicle, right, Octavius? Probably that dude.
Ping him. Ping, ping, ping. We didn't lose our Devastator, did we?
He's probably dead.
Yeah.
Oh, Octavius.
Sorry, I was muted. Whoops. Would I happen to know what the armor rating is on the front of those things? Since they're Imperial tech.
I mean, they're like as almost like a civilian class vehicle, but it's less than a Chimera. I don't know if you
Oh,
would know
okay. So
the.
under 25-ish?
Yeah, they're less than that. Probably more like probably towards 20.
Okay. Well, give Storm Metal rounds a chance to see just for the extra AoE. I'm just seeing what the measurement distance is. Yeah, so I could tag a couple of those.
Yeah, the troop compartment. So the crew is not in open topped, but the back of it that carries the troops, that's definitely open top. So yeah,
I mean,
that's
Excellent.
gonna suck.
Yeah. Storm of
Um,
Iron at its
yeah,
finest.
yeah, fuck it. I guess right now, yeah, Boris is definitely gonna use one of them hidey tunnels. There's the one that's directly behind this piece of terrain here.
Oh,
And then
nice.
the other one's like over here. I don't know that one's going to be too advantageous because it's out in the open, but
For sure.
maybe
I mean,
if you push the vehicles into that cover behind the rock, then maybe. But I think this one probably has the best bet for the Baneblade.
Yeah, I'll just also spend a moment just reinforcing my my barricade there a bit.
All right, and yeah,
Would Boris be able to also reinforce before he goes out there? Like, did we have time to like solidify our defensive line?
he can do
I
a
don't
tech
think
use real quick to do that. He'll
That would be
try.
appreciated.
Yeah, he's gonna
I
reinforce the other tower right here.
so I can pretend that I'm a tank.
There you go.
very
15,
lightly
yeah.
armored tank.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
he'll increase the armor rating for these sandbags here by 6.
Amazing.
All right, and all right, so Boris, Celebrimbor, Dane, you're going with him.
Yeah.
Oof. All right, Dane. These honor guard, these boys here, they're gonna be coming through the tunnels. So yeah, at that point, it's literally only gonna take you a round. So you guys aren't going to be able to see what's going on. I'm just going to set you probably just towards the back here. You guys aren't going to be able to see what's going on. You just kind of have to go off Vox communication. And you have to say when you're coming out a round prior. And then you'll pop
Okay.
out.
All right.
All right, so that's where they're going, and whichever tunnel you just say, all right, I'm gonna come out of that one, and then the following round, that's where you'll pop up, and then you'll have, you'll pop up on your turn, and then you have your full movement and stuff that you can do. All right, so Pyzel steps out there, starts doing his vox casting. Basically, we will not surrender to rebel scum such as you under the despicable command of the governor. He has been deemed heretical and is going to be executed for his traitorous acts. For all of you that surrender to us now and relieve your weapons, you will be pardoned and will only serve a life sentence.
I mean, that's actually a pretty good deal, honestly.
On a
So
penal world.
the sergeant's just like, I don't know if that's going to convince them too much.
I
Should
kind
be
of wish
alright.
that, like, as soon as he finished saying a life sentence, that's when the Valkyrie run lights up those 3 vehicles.
Just be patient.
And then, so with that, you just hear like laughter coming from the Bang Blade.
Stark is the patientest.
Pyzel just puts his helmet back on.
Great.
He goes to turn, and then you just see, multiple heavy bolters light up from the Bane Blade, and Pyzel just
no.
immediately runs and jumps behind the rock. That's when the gun run
Wow.
happens.
Gangway.
Sounds good.
So
All
as you
right.
just hear like, this is Valkyrie 1, this is Valkyrie 1, targets marked. And then as you see, and multiple crack missiles begin to impact. Let's see here. 3.
Get fucked, nerds.
That's what I'm talking about. So as this one,
Oof.
literally, like this one's knocked off, flipped. Uh, you see like some of the mercenaries go flying. The one in the center just explodes, like it's just gone. Everyone inside is just like cooked instantly. Like
Donkey.
that V.
As the GMG slowly deletes each token individually.
Yeah, exactly.
I had to. It took forever.
That's exactly how it happened too.
Each one expired individually.
They all burnt to death in that order.
It's hard. I can't just delete things. The one on the end, was pretty close to its buddy, so it didn't take as much damage. It got hit with some of the, it got hit with like one last cannon round, so it's definitely damaged. But it's, everybody inside seems, shook, but they're still operational. So this
But
one's definitely
we
not
survived
looking great,
concussive
but
toughness test.
it's pretty much still in the fight. So with that, it's the turn order. So Octavius, you're kicking it off, man.
Right. Would I have had, I assume, a round to have aimed prior?
Yes.
Alrighty.
And you're gonna
In that case,
you're gonna get, I think, at least a plus 20 because of the vehicle size.
size.
Let me see.
So plus 30. What
It's
range am I
considered
from them?
massive. Is that a plus 20 or plus 30?
That's a plus 30 because it goes up by plus 10 for every
Yeah,
size.
and then the Bane
And
Blade's
they're in half
monumental.
range. Alright, so
Yeah.
plus 40.
Yeah, plus
pretty
30
spicy.
for you get
And
plus 30
then
to hit the white vehicles or the chimeras.
what's the full auto bonus in Death Watch standard again? Is that plus 20?
No,
think so, yeah.
in only words,
Plus 10?
minus 10.
Oh, it's minus 10. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I took a recoil suppressor, so I don't have the penalty. All right. DACA. This
He's
will
a
be storm metal rounds. I will be targeting. I think these two are within. Oh, they're just slightly away. What about these two? Yeah, I'll shoot this one so that this one is also targeted by it.
Okay.
1 second here. Just having a little bit of lag on roll 20. All right, there we go. Attack. Auto.
Yeah, eat his ass.
Eat his ass.
1, 2, 3, 40.
Yeah, eat his ass.
I think I got all my hits.
There you go.
14 additional degrees of success. God damn.
So you just you just need to roll 1 damage roll for each shot, and then that applies to both vehicles. So you'll be hitting the one from the front, and you'll be hitting the other one from the side.
Damn. Damn.
Boy.
How you
Damn.
0.75?
It's because I have a modifier and I macroed it where I get half my ballistic score as added
Oh.
damage. The modifier.
Why'd you do
So
that?
I don't have a rounding macro built in.
Oh lordy. So
So
alright.
round that as you deem fit.
So we'll go off
you
we'll go off the front guy first. So that's
I also cannot fail to confirm unless I roll 100, I guess. So
So-
I'll see if I roll 100.
Quick question. Do you guys remember the macro
I did
for
not.
proven?
the macro for proven. No, I don't remember that.
Fuck.
Is that
Oh,
not
God.
an option in the sheet?
No.
Oh
No.
shit.
For the
So
first
14 pen sets. Yeah, because you can add the pen to it because you got to get through 20 armor. So that's 17.
yeah.
20. What is that? 22 for the second one. All right, so that's 2 points right there.
Howdy.
Good
We're
evening.
fighting a Baneblade.
It's
25.
28.75 for the third one.
So
We
that's
need some inspiring command rolls.
I'll be in a moment.
No, shit. 22 plus pen 3. That's only 25 in it.
It's a righteous, and I confirm for 6
Oh, you
damage.
convert.
No?
Oh, okay. I didn't even see that. Sorry. Oh, so
All good.
that's another
double righteous.
6.
I would like to dunk.
And then that's 22 again.
This
Hey,
man's
did
Ollie
anyone else
moving
get this? A data breach on site or app has exposed your password. Chrome recommends changing your password on Roll20.
Yeah, I've had that like twice before. Roll 20 gets shit on a lot.
And the second righteous was 8, you said?
Yep.
So that's 33. And then the last one was 18 plus 3.
And they are all blast 2. Yeah.
Can someone
So-
catch me up on what I missed this last half hour or
on
hour?
it
sorry?
will- So it would hit both vehicles.
Yeah,
by the way. There was
it's the same damage rolls. One's off
Yeah,
the
that's fine.
front, one's off the side.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
So yeah, right now I'm just pulling. I'm looking at the wounds and stuff for the Vic, seeing if it's dead.
Sure.
Oh no.
So, there some of the guys,
Yeah.
some of the rebels, they dropped all their guns and just filled the
Yeah,
box
it's actually
with
disabled.
crack grenades.
Did you
We're in
guys remember your?
tunnels.
Did you guys remember your pen +3?
No.
I mean, we just got into combat.
Well,
I completely
I'm
forgot about that. If you want to add pen 3 to all those missions,
Yeah, so the side armor's weaker, so yeah, that both those vehicles are disabled. They're that's it.
fabulous.
Well, this infantry's
Yeah,
fucked,
you
boy.
didn't do enough to get to negative 10 or
Explosion.
8, so they're
Not
not going to
quite.
explode. But yeah, they're
Yeah.
definitely disabled. They're at like crit range. I believe it was crit range 4 for that guy and 6 for that guy. So, I'm not going to go into, especially with these
Sure.
tiny vehicles. The Baneblade maybe,
Oh,
but I'm not going to say
sorry.
you got to disable
have-
everything on these things.
I do have one question. So, like, my
Mhm.
shittiest roll was a 1 in one of my 2 in one of my damages. When you sub in degrees of success into a damage die, does it cap at 10, or can you sub a 14 into a D10?
I never do that just because of
Oh, okay.
it's like a whole thing that you have to keep track of. So I just never did it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't
If
sure what the
it is like
consensus was.
one-on-one combat, or say like you were fighting like something like with the Baneblade or the Carnifex, I would definitely say yeah, do that. But with
Oh,
this, yeah, especially like in this moment, it's totally not necessary. But if
I mean,
it was
you fucked
something,
that vehicle up.
It would determine if it would maybe explode is about the only reason I ask.
oh yeah, no, I was, because it's like they're at like crit 4 and crit 6, so it could have for the second one.
My
But I'm not
shittiest
gonna do the
attack would go to a
crits.
24. But
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the crits for the smaller vehicles because then I'll be here all day.
yeah, for
which
sure.
I'm probably going to be anyways. But plus now,
Well, I don't know.
now
We could,
12
like,
guys have to run across a pretty sizable open ground. That sucks. But yeah, so that's they're disabled, so you fuck them up. I think that's all you can do this round, isn't it?
Full auto is a full action in Death Watch or half? Or only war?
I think it's
I get confused between.
might be a half action.
I think
Shooting
it's
a
a
weapon
half.
is a half action, isn't it?
Yeah.
It just depends.
In
'cause,
that
like I know
case,
called shots a full action. Let me see.
yeah, shooting. I thought Death Watch standardized it all to halves, other than called
Yeah,
shot.
it should be. I believe it is.
In which case, I guess I will spend a half action aiming against the front tank here.
Okay. All right.
That's my go.
All right. We are over. Okay, so the Templar, you and Boris are moving through the tunnels on
Yep.
your important mission.
What do you mean
Tunnel.
suicide?
What's happening?
There are spider holes in the desert.
The rebels are
signified by the
intelligent
horizon.
and have offensive saps, Doug.
Okay, I'm
the-
just wondering. Like, no one's caught me up on what's been happening because I just
Well,
got
we-
in.
I mean, we literally
Started,
caught up.
and 2
last
tanks
time.
got disabled, and a Valkyrie disabled a third.
Yeah, the only thing that's happened is Octavius is shot. They're going underground, and the Valkyries lit up some enemies. So nothing.
I kind of want to go with the Black Templar.
Okay.
You do.
Get underground.
Yeah,
nerd.
come through the tunnels, my friend.
Just put your
Yeah,
token
just-
over there next to the Black Templar.
I don't even see where he is on the map.
We're
He's in
all the way on the left. We're
It's
just
to
like in a
represent-
little area. Yeah, we're underground.
Yeah.
And we have to say that we're gonna be coming up a battle
so
round
just-
in advance. So we
Just
don't
here?
just say we come up on our round. All the way on the left. Yeah.
Yep, that's fine.
Alright.
And
I'm
yep,
lighting up.
Stark. Yep, you and your boys going.
All right, crack missile straight into there. Fuck them up.
All right.
Skadoosh.
I'm
Using
guessing our only
my-
way to get the tanks is come up from behind.
We've got
It's
a
preferable,
couple.
I'm sure.
We have a
ways.
couple of plans that are totally not just hope, but
If I were these spider guys, I would definitely wait for the chimeras to push forward because you know that's what they're gonna do.
Uh-huh.
So
this is
Sure, for
a
sure.
called
That's-
shot, but it doesn't matter because I have all those pretty bonuses.
Pretty
I don't
pretty.
even think you need to do called shot. I think if you just
Oh,
pop the
fine.
front.
Oh
Yeah.
right, yeah, I'm using a. Oh god damn it!
You have a
Forgot I was
missile.
using
Yeah, you have a
Beyblade.
crack missile launcher.
I have
Like,
a crack missile. I'm not shooting.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So
I think
standard
it'd be good.
Right.
and,
because its front
Yeah,
armor's
full
only
aim.
20.
full aim since I'm not. So yeah, full aim. Gnarly.
And then you get a plus
Uh,
30 because of the size of the vehicle.
And this is short range, right? Because my missile launcher has a range of. Let's see. Oh god, I didn't write.
should
that
be
Sure.
300,
Short range is half range, isn't it?
half or less.
Yeah, they're only 70 meters away. So yeah,
So
it's
short
definitely short
range.
range. Yep.
I don't think I can miss, fellas. Let's fuck.
I mean,
Hundreds, man. Hundreds happen.
yeah, so
Yeah.
it definitely hits. And go ahead and roll me damage.
Here comes the pain. Did you?
Oh, right in the auto cannon too. Jesus.
Oh, also this this will give us a +3. This is not including the +3 pin. So my pin is 11.
Gotcha.
Oh, damn.
So 28 plus 3, so you're looking at 31.
Yeah, and then concussive 3. So all.
I'm gonna roll one roll for all the crew that's in the back there.
Oh,
Actually,
by
for
the way,
whole thing.
gentlemen,
Yeah,
I
so they
did
fail.
dig around and I did find the macro for proven as well as accurate
cool.
weapons.
Ooh.
Oh, I knew accurate, but I didn't know Kuban existed. That is very handy.
Yeah, it's
You want to put it in the Discord?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, so yeah, that vehicle took a pretty damn heavy hit, but yeah, it's still chugging along. So it's it's definitely hurt, but it's and everybody in there's concussed. So that vehicle basically is stunned for a round, as well as the crew. So I mean, it's just basically gonna sit there and get punched in the mouth again next round, probably. And then with that gun run, at some point, Stark, you'll have to do another full action to call it in.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we can.
And
Do my
then, yeah, pretty
turn,
much.
or will I be doing that my next turn?
What's that?
So I have rapid reload, so it's only a half round to reload, or is it 1 round?
It's whatever it normally is and half that.
Right. I just forgot to write down my missile launcher stats. But can I start reloading now?
So, it's
Like
a
a
half
half next
action. You've
round and a
already
half-
used your actions, haven't you?
Well, the full aim was only like from previous.
Premeditated.
Oh, okay. So you only have action fired?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah, you can reload, and then that's it.
Andy.
So you
Now I'll be ready
reload,
to,
and
be ready to
then
fuck again. Yeah, it's only a half round action to reload.
Oh, cool.
yeah, and then so yeah, for your next round, you can use an action to call in the next airstrike.
Okay.
You could also get. The only people who can use the missile launcher are you, Chazov, and Marcus. But Marcus is way the fuck down over here right now.
I can do it.
You don't have
I
heavy
just wanna do
weapons
it.
training.
No, I just said I could do it. I didn't say I could do it well.
Close face up.
You're also in the tunnel. Shut
But
up.
yeah, I don't think you
Hmm.
got anything else that the rest of your squad can do.
Hmm.
Oak has
Yeah, I
like
mean,
a
I could-
grenade launcher with frags in it if you want to do that. But otherwise, I don't think anyone else has anything worth a shit for vehicles.
Oh, I was going to have some of them put suppressing fire on the disabled vehicles.
I got you.
The only, well, none of them can. None of them have automatic weapons.
Well, okay. So, what is the range of that grenade launcher on Oak?
Grenade
Um,
launchers, I think, is 60 meters.
I'd have to check his sheet. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm checking it right now. Come on, big boy. Doesn't have the range on it. Yeah, I think it's 60 meters.
Yeah, it's probably.
So Oak is going to. Actually, I'm going to make sure that this is 60.
Oh wait, I'm on the armory page. Hold on, I can tell you exactly. But I think it's 60.
Where is Oak?
He is near Marcus or Doe and them on the southern wall.
Hmm.
Grenade launcher, yeah, 60 meters.
Oh, there he is. All right.
Yeah, they're down here with Doc or Doe, Oak, Marcus, Letters still sleeping on the sandbags. And then up on your wall, you have you, Chazov, bunch of rebels, Ludovicus, the vet, and the sergeant Matthias.
He's going to put a frag right there. He's going to try to.
All right, go ahead.
Oops. Okay, so that's a standard. He's not aiming.
I mean, he can half action aim.
No, I had to delete it. Standard. Half aim. That's standard range, right? Because it goes all the way out to 60.
Yeah.
And plus 30 because vehicle size. Technically, he's hitting the vehicle.
Well, is he shooting the vehicle or is he shooting the ground?
Oh, he's shooting the ground, so it's a 0.
Yeah.
Wham bam. That hits.
Yeah. Look, you
Hey,
5
I'm
degrees
not
of success. Shit.
2.
With an extra pin from
Me.
Yeah, pen 3.
Three.
Yeah, that's 12. That's not enough to get through the front.
Still, a
So-
grenade launcher with pen. That's kind of funny.
I think you load crack in there, and that has been.
Yeah.
But they don't have blast. But yeah, so he puts one out. It's on target, but unfortunately, it's just not enough to get through the front. Actually, would that be enough at all? 16. But yeah, actually, even if you rolled max damage with the frag grenades, it's only at 19. You can't get through the front armor.
I gotta ask, how does a grenade launcher fire without exploding the grenade?
because it
Um,
acts like a bullet. So it's
Yeah.
got its own primer. It has its own little. It's a very tiny.
After a
explosive.
certain number of rotations, it primes, and then it explodes on impact.
Yeah, because if you shoot a grenade like at your feet and it doesn't like a grenade launcher, if he just shot like within 5 feet of himself, it wouldn't activate because it wasn't in the air long enough to activate.
Yeah.
Okay, because I just saw grenade launchers that were like compressed air or something that then they were using that to fire.
And the fucking 203s that like they use in the military, they do not arc like that so severely that you can shoot them pretty straight.
Okay, so they used actual gunpowder to fire or compressed air, or was it
It's
to
a
launch?
You talk about Mark 19s are spring loaded and it's fucking hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well-
I don't know what it is for the 203s that are like under barrel and stuff, or the
It's
M320.
magic. I have a bane blade to get shot by, fellas.
That's
I don't
right.
have time to talk nerd shit.
All right, the priest is in the tunnel. It is the tech priest's turn. What are you doing, Nakai? What's you and your little Servy boy doing?
Definitely the first off, Ro is he's the servitor, he's gonna shoot this
Oh,
individual,
he named them.
last cannon.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
So
So
that
you're
is,
spending your half action to have him shoot,
yeah,
and he
that
has
is
a full aim, and it's a
standard
that's a
full
plus
aim,
that's a plus 50 right now.
short range.
Plus 60.
What's his size?
It's a plus 30.
Okay, 30. So that,
Oh lord, he thick.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's
And then
that hits. Roll,
right the
roll.
turret.
Oh,
Oof.
shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Is
Oh,
that
ladies and
the
gentlemen.
pen with the plus 3 or not?
No,
Yes.
actually.
It's
That's
flat.
13,
I'm
10.
even-
Yeah.
Was that the bane blade? Because that would have got through its armor.
Yeah. Well,
No, that was that. I mean, it
that
would have,
goes
but
ripping straight through. It explodes with such force that the vehicle actually flips, killing everyone inside.
Oh,
Got their ass. You guys remember how we were worried about not getting all the infantry in one go?
I mean, it kind of helps when you got two entire vehicles with one gun run and then damaged another, and we've been rolling
Yeah.
pretty good. So
Yeah,
it's a
I
good
mean,
hot streak. But
You're not gonna get all the infantry in one go because there's so many. But
yeah,
Are there more Chimera off screen, or is this like are they
no,
all?
I mean there's 5. You know, Chimeras hold like 20 some dudes, right?
I
Well,
mean,
I'm just making
yeah.
sure there's not like 5 more behind them.
No,
Chimera
no.
Talk 12. I thought they were Talk
Oh,
12.
they
mean,
might
I'm
be.
pretty-
I have everything written down, so I didn't have to
I'm-
remember.
Well, the biggest advantage that we
Yeah,
have right now
carrying
is
capacity's
directly in
12.
front of all of the vehicles. We've created multiple roadblocks. So, like, most of these vehicles are burnt out husks, and some of them are flipped. So these chimeras are going to have to navigate that, which should give us a little bit of time.
Yeah, the Chimeras
Yeah.
are either gonna have to go around or get behind the Bane Blade because the Bane Blade will just push shit out of the way.
Yeah, no,
but-
Bane Drain, just push it out the way.
Yeah.
And then for my other, still have half an action.
Mhm.
Were both the comms, are the comms blanketed or no?
So you would just need an action to. Oh, what was
Full or
it that I
half?
said? Oh, I think I
don't
was leaning towards a half action. What was I thinking? I remember I was thinking
Enter
so.
tech
I
use.
want to do a half action. I don't
Okay.
think I want it per comm channel. I think what I'm gonna do is it's a half action, and every 2 degrees of success you can block an additional comm channel. So there's 3 that are unknown that you don't know whose are whose.
Well, I really hope that no. Is this a tech use test?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then let me check my
So you can, yeah, so you could potentially do it in one half action.
equipment.
Here comes the fuck,
action.
boys. Here comes the fuck.
No, I have all my modifiers written on in my journal because I don't remember any of them. Okay,
Fair.
so base test plus 20, core.
Jesus, this man's just got to do actual mathematics to roll a tech use test.
I do.
God damn, buddy.
8
Oh,
DOS.
yeah, that'll cover it. So yeah, you just block all 3. Yeah, because I remember we were discussing like, yeah, one might be a
Ow.
sheriff calling for help, and
Yeah.
Gotcha.
so
And you
yeah,
just mentioned You just did the King of. I was watching King of the Hill today. Damn it!
Well,
But yeah, that
damn
should
it,
be
Bobby.
full.
Yeah, so you
So
just immediately just and those 3 comm channels are completely blocked.
You see
The
the little
rebels
red
still
light
have
at the top.
communications.
You see,
wonderful.
Excellent.
you see the little red light at the top of the Bane blade just go like it just turns off. The little
Yeah.
ding.
The antenna like just
There's-
slowly
yeah.
lowers.
There's some dude in there
Amazing.
playing like the 40k version of Clash of Clans, and his bars immediately just like stop. You know, like-
Fuck!
No, I was in the middle of a raid.
I was gonna win. Pyzel's pretty much pinned and doesn't want to fucking move. Boris
wouldn't
is moving
Fair.
through the tunnels. The rebels, they don't really have anything that can help out at the moment, but they got some shit coming. So
They can shoot.
Dude, just tell them to hunker down because honestly,
They're-
unless they have like auto guns or something to put down some
yeah,
infantry.
they don't have like suppression weapons. Yeah, they just have like fucking. They have some las guns. They have auto guns, but I mean they're not gonna be able to do suppression out that far.
And they're not doing anything that could pin armor.
Yeah,
even
they don't
more.
have anything to pin armor. So at the moment they're just kind of waiting.
Quick
honestly,
thought:
bro.
have we notified our bosses that like
Nah.
the governor
We-
sent a fucking Baneblade at us?
We have
No.
informed.
Okay, well I guess
No.
I'll do that come my turn.
No, the last time anyone talked to an Inquisitor was talking to Thaddeus about getting a rogue trader to send a missile for a favor.
Hey, look,
Oh yeah, the
sometimes-
torpedo.
sometimes you just have to fight some of the heaviest armor in existence without telling your boss. All right.
Yeah, we just kind of
Wait, do
But you-
any of us
Accurate.
even have a long range communicator?
What's that?
I have
So
a
the
box
Space
that can
Marines
get to orbit.
now with Flint being underground, he could still easily bounce it to Pyzel or Zevin, but all the Space Marines have the ability to bounce the signal up to the ship.
Okay.
Which is why, being in close proximity of the Space Marines, the squads aren't required to have a Voxcaster. Now, that being said, Marcus still carries one because if there happens to be a moment where you're more than 50 kilometers away from a Space Marine, you still want to be able to contact the ship.
Fair.
But, yeah, so with that, yeah, Pyzel's just gonna hunker down, because fuck, and
Yeah.
we're over to the baddie bads, so...
No, they don't have to have a turn. They don't.
Yeah, I could just let you guys
Like-
beat on him, I guess.
That does sound like
I mean,
surprise.
Like a baby
stuff.
walrus and a douchebag with
Yeah.
a bat.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
If we can
Wow.
somehow,
Sure,
if we can
Bane Blade's a
somehow
little more
take that Bane
dangerous.
blade instead of destroying it, we're good.
I'm pretty sure that Bane Blade's a little more dangerous than a baby walrus.
You've obviously never seen a
saying.
baby walrus, man. Those things will fuck you up.
I'm gonna arf you into the grave.
But yeah, we
Yeah.
need to try to take
Much.
that Bane blade if possible.
I mean,
For
you
sure,
can
for sure.
try. You can try to do that. I mean,
Well, if we
I'm
can
just
somehow
worried
get
about
it in-
surviving.
I mean, if we can somehow get
mean-
inside that thing, we can storm the governor.
The issue
Primary
is that
objective is
there's-
survive.
the
Secondary.
majority of those guns are controlled by servitors, so unless you have a way to speak directly to the machine spirit and interface with the Bane Blade,
Yeah, we'll bring
I
you
mean,
with us.
spicy.
Boris.
you guys left me at the gate. So
Boris.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
Boris,
no.
Calibrimbor.
Fucking-
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we shouldn't have
Yeah.
gone up there.
I thought Bane blades were piloted by a crew of people.
no,
Yeah, but it
so
still has a
guns
machine
are-
spirit. A machine
Yeah,
spirit is a fancy way of saying AI because the machine spirits.
Whoa, that's heresy.
I mean, but the
There's
thing
no
is, that's
AI
how
here.
they act.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
so
for sure.
Because the
Here's-
machine
here's the
spirit is what
thing.
prevents access, which just means you don't have the codes. Like, it's just passwords and shit. That's all
Maybe
it
they
is.
disabled that because
Yes
remember,
and
there
no.
is that.
Temperamental.
So I've heard a bunch of different theories, but the one that I personally subscribe to is in one of the Horus Heresy novels, there's a tech marine who says that like when looking at regular power armor through the noosphere, which is basically like it's like a data dimension, if that makes sense. The EdMech really likes it. It's like the
Oh, for
antithesis
sure.
of the warp.
Yeah.
Lots of light everywhere. Basically, when looking at stuff like this, even just regular power armor glows with information and data, and you can read that to believe that during the dark age of technology, they were putting AI in everything, which makes sense because if you have armor
Why
that
wouldn't
can,
you?
exactly. So at that point, like I personally believe that what a
It's just
machine
not
spirit
true
is,
AI.
yeah, exactly. I would say a machine spirit would be an
It's
extremely,
trained AI.
it's like,
It's an algorithm, basically.
yeah,
It's
this like
Like,
it's like a
okay,
hyper intelligent Siri
okay.
designed to
That's
do
yeah,
why
one thing.
Mass Effect 1, they called them virtual intelligences to decide the difference between an AI and then the VI,
yeah,
which is the
yeah.
dumb
Yeah,
one.
The
yeah.
one with limitations and bounds.
Yeah.
And when you think about it, like I personally think that the Imperium is freaking super intelligent because when you have to replace highly advanced software with baseline human components that are,
Yeah.
built up, like that takes some serious brain power and thinking. So that's why I think the Imperium is pretty cool. Not to mention the biotechnology that they have is stupid advanced.
True.
Anyway, so
Also,
what
yeah, this
is
Baneblade's
Baneblade
not.
going? He moved. He has. Ooh.
So the thing about the Baneblade is that it is. I was talking to Alex. We've known the enemies had the Baneblade this entire time. It is on.
What?
It's not a hidden thing. It's
Oh
on the
yeah,
official PDF records.
yeah.
Oh,
They've
So
always had a
yeah,
Baneblade.
there's a thing that you guys are gonna have to learn with my GM style is that RP wise, when you're fighting an enemy or you have an ally and stuff, their actions and stuff, like I think of a basic outline for a world. I don't get so detailed with planning as like everyone has a name, everyone has stats. Like I
God,
keep it
yeah, that's
kind
way
of
too much.
open, but when it comes to stuff like this, like the governor has had access to the same amount of equipment from the moment you knew he was going to the planet till now.
Oh,
S-
fair. Yeah.
So
Yeah, so he's always had a Baneblade. It's not
yeah,
like this
Yeah.
and it
Baneblade
wasn't
rolled
hidden.
out of a
Yeah,
garage.
you guys had
We
the
just didn't look
access.
for it.
No, you just didn't ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all
Yeah,
it
we
was.
didn't.
gotcha.
Yeah, we didn't look for it.
And that's
So this
Gotcha.
Baneblade is not like.
yeah, you guys are
So there's no
like
suspicious stuff going on. This Baneblade has Mechanicus
yeah,
support or whatever this planet's
but it's very
equipment is.
it's different because it's players, people who participate in stories, they have that player mentality. So there's
Oh, yeah.
questions you don't think to ask, there's things you don't think to do because you've
Sure.
not necessarily had to worry about stuff like that. It's not like a Call of Duty game, it's not like a classic RPG anymore, because even those that say are open world, they're very strict as to what you can actually accomplish and do. In here,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like you don't have a reason to be motivated to ask and look into the inventory for your allies because you thought they were allies at the time. But you have
Sense.
learned from that. So now there might be a moment where you ask that information every single time you get to a planet and they say someone's an ally. And that
Oh, yeah.
reflects to, it's like if you look up like how Inquisitors and Deathwatch teams actually operate, like in the lore and stuff, you could benefit from that because it can counter a lot of stuff I do. It's like I really just look at it and I go, okay, how would a group of people in this situation who live on this planet act? And how would they do what they're trying to accomplish? And then it's like,
Makes sense.
I would think the same for NIDS. It's like NIDS are bugs that are more reactive when it comes
Yeah.
to tactics. Nids do like sneaky shit with gene stealers and stuff, but on a full scale war, they don't necessarily, preemptively make units. They kind of let you beat the shit out of their first wave, see what you're good at,
Yeah.
and then counteract it.
Test you.
Yeah, because the
Yeah,
individual doesn't matter. Because NIDs are really a hive is just a single mind. They're not a
exactly.
bunch of They don't have individuals. They don't exist that way.
Yeah, and
So
then
the Bane-
orcs would be
Yeah.
just orcs are always the wild card, and then humans are sometimes the most easiest enemy, and at the same time the most difficult because sometimes they are predictive, sometimes they
Oh,
are not, sometimes they are
Sometimes
yeah.
we
just
remember to
absurd.
look up their heavy armor regiments and not get surprised by Baneblades.
Exactly. Now I'm shooting. So
Yep.
Oh no, here comes the pain.
Whap.
Pretty much.
Hey, it missed.
Oh, that's good.
Did
I
it.
hope.
No, it's spending a fate.
Yeah, it's not
It has
on. It's not
legendary actions,
exactly
don't you
on
know?
target, but so it's going.
I'm afraid. Oh god.
Be afraid. Be very
You're
afraid.
very afraid.
Alright.
That's not enough D10s.
I
Where's
was
the
just
other
rereading
D10?
my abilities, and it said if I ever get a Righteous Fury, I get a temporary fate point to use for the rest encounter.
Hmm.
Well, you
Ooh.
I was
go.
surprised.
Start hitting that Baneblade.
Well, I'm underground.
Oh,
That's not an excuse. Charge. Melee that Baneblade.
I mean, I'm going to.
Get me closer. I want to hit it with
I
my sword.
So
could
that
melee you.
is 28 damage, pen 10
Well, sword.
to everybody here.
Oh no. What
So
was that?
that's 28 damage, pen 10. Roll roll some dodge tests. I do a dodge test for Stark, Chazov, the vet, the sergeant. Can the servitor? I don't. Does he get a reaction?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, he's a comrade. He follows a regular comrade, doesn't he?
No, he's the servitor's not a comrade. He's like his
Yeah,
own thing.
burning a fate point from Stark.
Do any of them get
Justified.
like? Is there a bonus for them for being behind cover?
Yeah, they're gonna
something?
get reduction. They're gonna have bonus to their AP because
Oh, right.
the round is also 2 floors down. So they're gonna have a
Oh,
pretty
okay.
sizable bonus to AP. But if they dodge, they're gonna have even more.
I mean,
Yeah. If you
so-
dodge, it's a bonus
Sense.
of 100%.
So Stark can move up to his agility bonus anywhere. So go ahead and move him that distance, and then you need to roll. Well, actually, I rolled the one for Chazov. Sorry, but you need
He's
to
gonna
roll
move
one for
directly into
your
gra-
other 3 squad. Fuck!
No, dude.
Fuck!
He's gonna roll. Ah!
Chazov wanted to
Well,
look over
Chazov
the
is-
edge for some reason.
died.
Yeah, that sucks. No, he'll be all right.
he'll be right. Yeah.
He somersaulted into the impact site.
You're right. So,
Great.
yeah, Stark, you just need roll one for Ludovicus, the vet, and the sergeant. Oof. And then I'm gonna roll some for the boyos.
247.
Yeah, I'm just rolling a couple random for
There you go.
the rebels.
And what
Them
was the
Johnny
last one?
Babs.
The last one you did wise, you did vet, and the sergeant. So Matthias.
Okay, Maddie. Let's see if you can make this one.
Yeah, Ludovic is probably going to be the best. So he's if him failing won't be that bad. There you go. So yeah, move Matthias up to his agility bonus. The same with Stark. I would assume you just want to move backwards.
Yes.
So it is going to be one of those where you're going to have to do a half move to at least stand up, but you're not going to blow up, so that's cool. And so
That's a plus.
yeah, Matthias and Stark aren't going to take damage, but they
Oh, good.
have
That would've
to.
really
They need to
made my-
roll a minus 30 toughness test
concussive.
because it is concussive 3.
Pain. I exist in a constant state of pain.
Well,
Do we have to worry about cave-ins from the explosion?
Mayhaps.
you do now. Yeah.
As you know, it's you would feel the
You could've
ground
just stayed
rocks. So
quiet.
some dirt would come down, but nothing too severe. As Boris literally just crawls faster.
Oh darn! I've been shaken for one round. I'll be shaken for one round,
Yeah, so you'll be stunned for 1 round.
which isn't that bad considering
The
that I
rest
only
of them, between the sandbags and the building, they're going to have a plus 10 for their armor. So that's going to cancel out the pen. So
they
everybody's
only-
taking just flat 28 damage.
Ooh.
Sergeant Matthias is he's
Wish.
a bit shaken.
Oof. Yeah. So you, Matthias and you. I guess we can just slap on a little blue mark. Boop. Boop. There you go.
Ah, yes. Now for the secondary cannon.
God. Spooky.
Chazov is hurt, but he's not
No,
dead.
no, they forgot to load the secondary cannon. They're kind of incompetent.
Mm.
I think fucking the vet is probably fucked up, isn't she? What's her chest piece for everything?
See.
She doesn't have a lot of wounds.
Probably
No.
4 or 5.
Ooh,
Where's her armor? Dude.
how's that cover?
Yeah, hold on, I'm looking it up right now.
She has a 5 for her chest for soak.
I think this might kill her, actually.
Yeah, 5, 15.
Negative 10?
She's at like negative 13.
Crunch.
So
Does she have a fate tipper?
No,
you
she's
want
an
to?
NPC.
Do you want to? You want to use a fate on her?
Does she have fate points?
No, she doesn't. But do you want to use one of yours?
Oh, yours fate.
I don't
Yeah,
even.
either you or the tech priest. You're the only two that are close enough. I'll let you guys forego a fate point to keep her. She's gonna be unconscious and useless, but she'll be alive.
Damn it. How much is a tech priest?
Nakai,
many-
do you want to give a fate point?
Do we
I
want to
have
save an
2.
NPC?
It
Yeah,
won't be burned. It won't be
recover
burned.
items.
It'll
It
just
will
be
be
used.
burned.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said burn. Yeah, I'll
No.
use a fate point.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
I thought I was burning.
No, I
a
wouldn't
fate
make
point.
you burn it for an NPC, but if you're
Okay,
nice
yeah,
enough
I'll
to
use
give them
Okay.
one.
Yeah, I'll give him one. I thought like I was making the decision of burning a fate point for an NPC, and I was like, I would.
No, that would be a Space Marine NPC, maybe, but
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll
makes sense.
use a fate.
Alright.
I'll use a fate point.
I
That's
just
not a
have
problem.
to go let my girl in real quick and help her bring the baby in. But yeah, literally, you guys would see the vet like just go flying off the
Yeet.
thing, and she's just down and out.
As she
Bye.
flies, I
But
will calculate her ballistic trajectory.
but here, I'll be right back, guys.
Just recover her and turn her into a fucking servitor.
You guys think I won't, man? All it takes is
Do it.
300 experience for me to get another Jovian. Like,
Yeah, but isn't the process to make a servitor like it takes a while?
not really. All you need is just a poor craftsmanship MIU, and you're fucking
Oh.
you're good to go, man.
Gucci.
And
Mhm.
yeah, whatever bits you want to put on it.
Well, you want to mess with the actual brain itself, like that thing too. I forget what it's called.
Yeah, you talking about the
MIU.
chemical lobotomization?
There's that. I
Um,
just mean because it is also like a cybernetic brain thing that can.
The MIU.
MIU.
Oh yeah.
the
No,
MIU.
not the
Okay.
MIU. Not the
Cerebral
MIU.
implants.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because a basic and a poor one is kind of derp.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all
the
you
basic
need,
one,
man.
And
Well,
MIU
basic
is
one's
not the same thing.
Gotcha. Yeah.
but yeah, it'd be
So-
easy to find a Poorcraft MIU cerebral implant. 'Cause
So
they're not
today
even
is
rare.
kind of going to suck.
What?
I said so. Today is going to suck more.
Unusual.
All right.
No, I mean because my grandma's not going to live through the night.
Oh shit. Yeah. Sorry.
All right,
That's
I'm
not
back.
too bad.
All
Where
right.
are
Hey, what's
you?
poppin'?
Go
What's
away.
bracking?
See here.
Don't you ever say that again.
All right.
What's bracking B?
Though my dog is throwing up again, but this time it's because he's eating too much.
Jeez.
That's
Just can't decide.
It's a hungry
Like
boy.
no, his taste and appetite came back, and he hasn't eaten in days, so now he's gobbling up
Oh.
everything.
Gotta make up for lost time.
Baneblade,
Yeah.
Demolisher Cannon.
Nope.
He ate so
Demolisher cannon already fired.
Oh,
that's
so
good.
that huge damage wasn't the Baneblade cannon.
That was yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's a demo.
Yeah.
What did Demolisher shoot?
3d10 plus. Wait, the
A lot.
Demolisher cannon? Oh, you're talking about.
The secondary big cannon. on
Yeah,
the front.
that's
The mega battle cannon. is the
4d10 plus 21, isn't it? Is it plus 20?
4d10 plus 20. Yeah, pen 10.
Oh,
That's only a blast 10 though.
Spooky. Only.
Yeah, but that one needs to like roll 99.
Nah, I rolled an 80 something. I'm off target, but not by a lot.
Why couldn't you just roll the 99? We wanted to jam.
Yeah, why can't you have it jam?
Oh yeah, what is Oh yeah, so
Like, yeah,
your
would
your
the ship be
servitor
unreliable?
your
Yeah,
servitor's just at his first wound state, so he can only take 2 more hits.
Rest in peace.
Oh no! If only those weren't easy to replace.
Yeah,
So I
luckily
learned not.
luckily the servitor doesn't have to worry about wounds.
So
Good.
apparently, not all servitors are actually like old criminals. Some are actually vat grown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some
Some of them are
servitors.
literally picked up off the street. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your lot
So
in life.
some
I mean, the
servitors are
vat grown
vat
ones
grown.
but that means cloning, and isn't that a no?
No,
Or the
you
street
take
did.
you take tissue samples and you literally just fucking like just grow
Yeah.
them, and then
That's how they do it
also
for the Kriegs and Cadians.
yeah, another
They're
really
not
big one.
clones. They're just
Another really big one is
Twins.
they'll take like skinny dudes, like dudes who are literally starving to death, and then they'll grab them, they'll throw a shitload of vat grown muscle tissue onto them, and then just fucking lobotomize them. Call that
Oh
shit a day.
yeah, but a lot of people tend to use like criminals that are you can be executed or you can be a servitor.
Yeah,
Of his
it's
I mean,
choice.
pretty easy.
if they give it a
Ironically,
choice.
being a servo skull is actually considered an honor. believe it
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
not.
Well,
Well,
that's the
servo
Unless
difference.
you're a
skull.
murder bot.
Yeah,
A servo skull is you are dead. It's just your skull is floating around. There's no brain in it.
yeah.
So, Alex, I see that the gate is gone.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Oh no.
the gate's gone.
I have a feeling that's what the demolisher did.
Yeah,
It
I
demolished
missed
the
I
gate.
missed my target by like 3 meters. So your servitors, I mean, it's 24 damage pen 10 doesn't matter. You're now on his second, so he can only take 1 more hit. And then he broken.
Oh no.
Yeah,
You're
but
making me think of the game Valkyria Chronicles, where I would snipe with my tank. That's a good game.
Oh God,
Good
no,
game.
not an explosive template.
explosive. But yeah,
That's
so
pretty color.
currently, all right, I'm gonna roll. Actually, yeah, Zevin has a shield. What's your? All right, baby girl. What's up? What's the what's your? It's your willpower minus 10 for that shield you said, Octavius.
Yeah, the force field for the Space Marines is willpower minus 10, overloads on a 10 or under, but still blocks.
Their willpower or yours?
Theirs, individual.
Oh, so then fucking
Each
Zevin's is
one
probably
gets
hot shit.
an
Let's see.
individual one. Yeah, any of the because I took it with the old librarian before they left.
Yeah, that's a 40. Yeah, he's got a pretty good one because that would help right now.
Yep, it's pretty much cohesion for a
There you
storm
go.
shield.
A 24 is enough. So yeah, Zevin, he just puts his shoulder pad forward and just basically soaks this blast. Let me see if you're within the blast radius. Yeah,
And now
Octavius,
he
you're
needs
gonna
a new
need a roll
shoulder.
too.
Does he step in front of one of the rebels to try and help them?
I'm
Shield
gonna
and then
see if I
dodge?
can help them out. Yeah, yeah, definitely shield and then dodge. So
Hey.
one of the rebels there dies.
The Emperor failed to protect. So let's see if my body is able to instead.
Roll a dodge.
Yeah, look at the formula, dude. Look at the formula for the
okay.
shield. Does that make sense to you?
What?
The formula for the force field.
I think it's like he's trying to roll under a 40, or is it
Yeah,
under a 30?
it goes
Every
off
shit
if it's
roll.
under a 40, which means it blocks.
All right. Did you want to fate point re-roll the dodge or no?
What kind of attack is this?
A demolisher cannon.
Oh, a demolisher cannon. Yeah, I
You
might. I
you
just
have
might.
bonuses because of cover, but it's still
What
pretty.
would my dodge bonus be?
Your dodge
any?
bonus would you wouldn't take damage. You just have to deal with concussive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
I'm
you
just gonna roll
have
my
enough.
dice for-
Yeah, you would move an amount equal to your agility bonus.
Yeah, if it's all the same, I'll use a fate to reroll the force field because it's better than my dodge. If
Well,
that's
no,
fine.
you would have had to do that before the dodge roll.
Okay. I don't really trust that my dodge will make it. So I'll how much damage am I looking at?
It's gonna be 24 pen 10.
Yeah, I'd rather use my fate to heal.
Okay. So
So
yeah,
you're not spending your fate.
you have
Nope.
a plus
Okay.
10 because of the sandbags of the walls, so it's just 24 damage directly to your
Force
chest.
upgraded it 2 for 6, right?
So okay, so 11. Sorry.
Yeah, and then I have my armor on top.
Yeah, you're taking just
Yeah.
24 damage. Well, 23 damage now to the chest. So whatever your soak is.
To the chest, that will do 4 wounds to me.
Right. So yeah, you take 4 wounds, and then you just have to roll. Let's see here. I think it might be concussive 3 as well. Yeah, concussive 3. So that's a -30 toughness test. So I'm gonna roll that for Zevin too. Unless Zevin has
Checking a thing here. Oh, so I'll pop a fate to give 2 AP for the my Primarch Scar, so I'll take 2 damage.
Wait, you're spending
Okay.
fate? I need to know this.
I'm spending a fate point, let it be known.
Okay, I have to do a roll now.
Okay.
So that is my floaty fate gone.
Yeah, so Zevin is currently stunned, and then you need to
Took 2.
roll. Yeah,
Toughness?
you need to roll -30 toughness test.
Yeah, so toughness. Alright. Toughness -30. We'll see if this is gonna let me click it. Yeah, I failed.
So you are stunned for 1 round.
I'm back.
Oh, okay, that's not terrible.
I'm just gonna throw a little blue marker on you. Oop. All right. So with that, they all moved. Chimeras don't give a shit. Yeah, the Chimeras literally like they're just plowing right around the corner. They literally ran over all these mercenaries that were on the ground that were still trying to get
Ooh.
up. Like
Wow.
they did not give a shit.
That's
Rails.
sad.
Fuck them.
No, it's fine. They're killing heretics.
I mean, oh yeah, I know.
Exactly.
Can't be redeemed, not in my eyes.
And then at this time, these mercenaries spend their full action to disembark because that's all they can really do. And maybe they can just run behind the Baneblade and just keep up. Yeah, with that, we're back over. Yeah, Octavius, you're stunned, so that's your round.
Oof.
Am I able to spend a fate to remove stun, or is that just fatigue?
You can spend a fate to remove the effects of stun. Yeah, you're gonna have like what 1 left after that.
I have the floating fate point history.
So, am I able to scan
I'll
the
just
siege specs
pass my
and
turn.
talk to bounce a signal up to, HQ?
Yeah, you can talk to any of the Space Marines, and then if you want, they can connect. Like, yeah, you can talk to the ship essentially because they'll just reroute it through there. If you want to use your siege specs to see, yeah, you can do that. You just need to roll a. Is it a tech use? I believe.
Hold on, let me put up the only sources again. Equipment. What the fuck? Siege specs allows for limited scanning for hidden passages, weak points from the interior layout of the building can be integrated.
Oh no, it's a
into
perception
power
check.
armor helmet.
Yeah, that's
okay.
right. Yeah, it's
So, do I use it like a normal aspect? So like I'll roll like an awareness.
so okay. So you use the auspex as an awareness test if you're trying to spot things, but you have to make a tech use test if you're trying to spot things not normally possible with human senses. So I guess if he's is that talking about like radiation levels and stuff, or trying to see through a wall?
Microfractures?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'll just say it's the I'll do it as an awareness test, but it's just a regular awareness test because you're looking through, you know,
I don't
dirt
get like
and
any
stuff.
bonuses from like heightened senses or any of that shit.
No, yeah, because
Alright,
it's
yeah.
an auspex is supposed to give you plus 20 to awareness tests, but at not requiring you to be tech savvy to be able to use it to look through a wall. It's just a regular awareness test.
Well, I fucking failed.
I guess alternatively you could let Boris or Celebrimbor try.
Yeah, fucking putting like this thing's not fucking working. What do you want to try? Pass it off.
Yes, hand it here, brother. Yes. All right. What do you want to see? And he
Um,
just basically relays the information. So you're seeing he's not it's not the clearest picture, but he's describing you know you have a gist of where most of the armor is, and
Mm.
he also advises you of where Pyzel is.
Right. So, brother, are these tunnels they've told us about the only tunnels? Are there any others that we can access from through here? Or is this a network?
He mentions like there's like another tunnel. If they keep going, Boris could probably push through the rock. Like he could probably punch through it. Well, actually, you probably could help him too. But that tunnel, it just keeps going. It ends up at like what looks like maybe some kind of like defilade, probably 300 meters out. Like it's pretty
Oh.
far.
So miles the fuck away from any of these tanks.
Not miles. It's 300 meters, which is about two or
Further
three
away
times the length
than
of
the
the map.
exit we know about.
Yeah, it's pretty
Just trying to see if
far.
there's any alternate like paths that we can find. And then I guess we'll ping the radio again up to what was the apothecary's name?
Pyzel.
Everyone else's. Pyzel, yes, on his radio. Brother Pyzel, would you mind connecting me to the ship?
You're hearing like the audible sound of bolter fire and rock cracking and snapping, and he goes, "Sure, one moment." He connects you to the ship.
Right. So am I speaking directly with the Inquisitor?
You'd be speaking to like a comms officer, so it'd be like
Alright.
some Navy guy who'd be like, "This is the Abaja. Identify yourself."
Brother Dane from the kill team. I request to speak with one of the Inquisitors, anyone who's available in charge.
Ah, understood. Sir, we have a Templar from the Task Force Epsilon. All right, connect him through. So like a moment later, you're hearing communication with Thaddeus. You hear the retort of a plasma pistol and what sounds like the screeching of Tyranids. You've heard it before. Yes, Dane. What?
My lord, the enemy have attacked our position with the former rebel forces. They have a Baneblade.
Ah. Well, may the Emperor be with you.
Do we have any
Also
support?
with you.
Got him.
Support. Offhand, I am a little busy off-world, so maybe. Is Octavian not available at the moment? Still?
I do not believe so, my lord.
Fine. I will contact the Arbinger. I'll see what I can get approved for you. In the meantime, just I don't know. Do your best to stay alive. You're a space marine.
It is the Emperor's will.
You hear the plasma pistol again. God, just die! All right, Thaddeus out. Cuts communication.
All right.
What did he say?
Said we're largely on our own for now, brother. He'll see if he can get something to support us, but he seemed slightly occupied with other matters, if I'm honest, brother.
Yes, Thaddeus is a good inquisitor. Maybe he was dealing with other heretics.
The Emperor protects.
Yes, he does. Crawl faster. And he just begins to like shovel dirt and keep moving. So with that, we are over to Stark, my man. After you recover from that, Shazov's hiding behind the sandbags. You can see him with his fingers in his ears going, "Oh, oh."
Okay, Archer.
So
Got tinnitus now.
that's my entire action. At least his, because he's stunned for this round.
Oh, Stark is. Did you want to use a fate point to ignore the stun?
I think I will, because I need to put a painter. I need a targeter.
All right.
There's my last fate point, guys.
Of any pair, Damn.
So
If
you
I die, I die.
your full action, yeah, you don't have enough to even stand up, so your full action would just be calling it in. So wherever you want to place that marker, 2 rounds later, that's where it's coming in.
Oh, hold on, my map's fucking up. I think that Bane Blade's caused me enough problems today. Just kidding. Hold on, once I can hold on to this.
You know the Bane Blade can only move 8 inches around, so by 16, that's where its
God, I
front
wish
will
it could
be.
only move 8 inches.
8 inches real speed.
8
not half
meters,
speed.
I guess. Yeah.
No, 8 inches.
8 inches. Fucking, we're playing
Can't even
tabletop.
measure 8 inches.
No, it's like that when
Hold on, I'm
the
trying to
Germans
see.
made that giant tank that couldn't move.
The elephant.
Which
Oh,
one? The
yeah,
mouse, the
All of
elephant.
them. Like,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
Yeah,
What about the first panthers that would like break their transmission if you even showed them a hill?
All right, there's the
But-
next hot target. I hope. Hope that fucks. Hope that diddles just a little.
Did you say you spent a fate?
Yes.
Okay. Damn
Oh,
it.
can we rotate it because they're coming around from another angle?
They're going to be coming back up from the south. Now, if you want them to reposition, so they'll come back up from the south, and then after that one, they can either hit it from the west or they can hit it from the east.
Alright.
Now, I would probably slide that another like 10, 15 meters forward, to be honest.
You're not my dad, but you're also right.
Because
What do you know?
the chimeras move 15
Guys.
meters around. And actually, I don't even think I would try to hit the chimeras with it. Because I'm going to move 30 meters.
Oh, you're right. They can all out.
Yeah, and
So he could be
yeah,
your dad.
in 2 rounds, I'm going to move 15 meters, and I'm going to be out of
The
that
back one's
funnel,
gonna be
and I'm going to have
one's
open
gonna be
ground.
here.
Some of the. God damn it. I'm having trouble actually moving the thing. Sometimes it wants to pick up, sometimes it doesn't.
Bane Blade
Maybe
will
your mouse is
go
broken like mine.
No, I literally just moved it, Chief.
16. So if you
It can't
pop it,
all out. It can only move 8 meters.
8 meters per
Yeah,
round.
but it's gonna
Valkyries
be
are going to
2
take
battle
2 rounds
rounds.
to do the gun run.
yeah, so like
I mean, the
you'll
front
be hitting
the
like
front can
here.
only be at most here. So yeah, this will, if you put it right there, you'll hit the Bane Blade at least from the side, and that'll damage it a bit.
You're pronouncing it wrong. It's Bane Blade.
It's
I'm
the
tired of you guys.
BBEG. It's a fucking tank is the big bad evil guy this time.
I
All
can believe
right. So Stark's doing that. Chazov is hurt, but Chazov actually isn't stunned. Did you want Chazov to use your missile launcher?
Yes, if Chazov can. It's a fully loaded crack missile launcher.
Going to let me see if I have a line.
Why
Yeah,
doesn't he
check
just point it?
see if he has line
Why
of
doesn't he
sight
just-
to the Chimera.
But
This
why
one.
doesn't he just point it straight down and jump?
Because that wouldn't do nothing.
It would make him jump further.
So he can't
Does
see.
that rock not count?
Yes. Yeah, that very much would.
Or can we not oversee that rock?
You can see over this first one. So yeah, he can see it a bit. It's enough. So he can put a shot in there. Let's see here, and I get plus.
I mean, if not, I'll just put a hole in that back chimera. I'm just trying to pop chimeras. I don't really.
yeah, I'm
So
gonna
if I
I'm
can
gonna
get
aim
that
for the
front
front.
chimera,
So
that would
if
chicken.
you're popping chimeras, then I'd highly recommend that you pop this one right here because that would box all of these chimeras off,
Yeah.
and then they would have to throw in
I'm just
for
more
it.
worried about like wasting an entire crack missile.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So it's a plus 10 for a half aim, plus 30 because of its size. Woo!
Single shot plus 10.
Oh yeah, definitely single shot plus 10. All right, go ahead and roll the damage for that, Stark.
Of course, you'd ask me to roll the damage. For
Yeah, because
it.
you already got it set
Fucking-
up. Just click the button.
Fucking
Shut
got him.
Shut your
Got
filthy
him.
lieutenant, man. Oh goddamn.
Woo.
And then
Woo.
plus 3
gonna
because
get an
priest
11.
is priestius. So that's an 11. So that's 44.
God damn, Bobby.
Boy, damn, boy.
That could have
I
done
love that
something to the
pen.
Bane
I love
Blade,
that
but
ability.
that's one wound.
He's thick.
Damn, boy, that's a thick ass boy.
He's thick. God, I wish I could bass boost my own voice, like shit post
Yeah,
memes
fucking shit
Thick
post
with
your own voice.
reverb.
If I could do anything, I'd get a "that was easy" button, but it was just like the Roblox movement was
Oof.
fucking
Oof.
deafening.
That thing's fucked.
Fair.
You could probably change the voice chip in that thing.
All right. So the
Marine.
missile impacts. It smacks into the front, obviously causing damage. You know, you see wretched metal. It's basically equivalent to half health. Like it just smacked the shit out of the front of that. But you know,
And now
Chazov
the driver has
immediately
to
notices. It's
purpose.
like you knew it, he knew it. It's a chimera. It's definitely built better than those shitty,
It's
civilian
built different.
Vics.
It's
Yeah,
built different.
yeah. The front armor
Makes
on those is 25, so it's like, but you're able to tag them. So, with that, yeah,
You
everybody.
can still buy the easy button. There's $6. Should I
Yeah.
get one?
Sure.
Yeah, bro, run it. Fuck
At
it.
this point, I would assume you would want Ludovicus to go stabilize the vet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Um,
Yeah, you can just move him down there.
I'm
And
still trying to like associate names with like art.
that is that boy.
That
Okay.
boy. Oh, that guy.
No,
Who
Matt,
that
please.
boy?
Oh
that
damn.
The
pick.
German-ish one, German-esque.
The
one.
German.
How do I? Is this like Is this where they get off of this tower, or?
Yeah, it's just a staircase here, and then you can just move them there. Yeah, this staircase goes down, and then this is like just a little like walled-in area, so it's like only waist high right here.
Gotcha.
There you go.
I imagine a. Oh no, he probably full moved, so he probably has to. Do
Yeah, and then
Medicaid
next
test.
round you don't have to roll the Medicaid test. I'm just gonna say he'll do a take 10, so he'll just spend his full round next round stabilizing her, and then because he's not gonna be able to get her up. He'd
I
have
think
to
Matthias
remove
snapped this
he'd have to
combo.
remove 13 crit levels, so like she's down.
Oof.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
He's
that's
just trying to-
basically 13 rounds of Medicaid tests, and I don't think this will go for 13 rounds. It'll be over
Fair.
quick, or it will be not.
Yeah.
All right. So with
Wait,
that,
where
I
am I?
mean, yeah, everybody else, there's not much they can do unless you want them to get off the wall or relocate. Yeah, there's not much else they can do. Nobody's really super within range right now.
Imagine not having a target roll for 107 for your Medicaid skill.
Oh.
Lord.
Fucking pathetic.
You call yourself a medic?
And then we are over at the tech priest now. So you got your little servo boy who's definitely throwing up warning signs and stuff that he is severely damaged.
Nah,
And-
he's Praetorian. He'll be
Little
fine.
I mean,
He's a
as long as you
Praetorian,
can
he'll be
recover
fine.
the pieces, he is replaceable. You can just rebuild
Yeah,
him.
literally, he's a Praetorian.
And
He'll be
rebuild
fine.
him.
I am, however, gonna really commit this guy. So we're gonna pop off on this chimera, this top chimera right here, with a las cannon shot.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, because that one's
Uh,
already half damaged. So yeah, if you get that
Yes.
good ass fucking
So,
last cannon shot,
standard with a half aim.
Actually,
Actually,
there's something I want to say. Like could I have done something on my turn?
you're literally
No,
going through the
you-
tunnels unless you have something you like. I mean, you could
I
give
could-
if you have a bonus that you could give the Templars.
what's the side
Kinda.
mod?
Say again.
I mean, I could have just given an order that just says for the next round, reroll damage to all player characters within communications range.
Big ol' bet. But what's the size mod?
You should do that
Plus 30.
the turn that we declare we're going to come up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because there'll be more PCs on the field when that occurs.
Well, I just figured communication range would also include the fact that we all got microbeads, but yeah, you're right.
No, with orders like that, no, because in that case you
It
could
would be
just
verbal.
stay on the ship and do that.
Oh,
Microbeads don't go that far.
No, but you could
Talking about
establish
actually getting-
You have to
communications
be
with
Okay,
them.
person.
Yeah, so
Alright,
no,
alright.
with that normally it's line of sight is how I do it.
God damn.
Because then that's
Fair enough.
reasonable. Oh,
You gonna fuck him up any harder?
I think you rolled a 1, but I think you still rolled more damage than you did last time. 38,
Yeah.
10 plus
13.
3. Yeah, that's that thing's fucked. As
Yes,
It's-
they're bottlenecked. Get done in, nerds. Get baked.
so it's not enough to immediately explode it, but it's definitely disabled and smoking. So the crew inside is going to be able to get out, or the troops it was carrying. All right. So with that, were you wanting to do anything else? Because that was only
Yeah.
your half action.
So I no-aimed that one. So does my servitor still have half action?
Uh,
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
I guess I thought it was just you do a half action to give him an order, and that's what he does. So I think like all he can do is move, and then he can either attack or
That's
something.
all I want him to do is move.
Yeah, then he can still move. I don't know what his movement is. That should be in the base stats for the.
So he
It's
spends a
servitor.
half action, and then the
Three?
servitor gets to move and shoot.
I don't know.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, I don't think servitors are actually supposed to be able to aim, though. I think that's the thing. Well, but
Oh,
you
okay,
also
well,
weren't. Yeah, a +10 wasn't making that big of a difference.
yeah. So,
Yeah. But I don't. Yeah,
his-
because I don't think they have the same actions like you guys. You give them an order, and that's it. Is essentially what it
Yeah.
is.
his half move is only 3, but basically I'm in the process of just walking him off the roof. if
Oh,
that's
I gotcha.
possible.
Yeah, so like
Walk it off.
an advantage with the servitors is the fact that like you can literally move their movement every single round and still fire, and they don't have negatives and stuff for that because
That's nice.
they're a stable platform.
They're robots.
Yeah,
This
robots.
guy's
And
big
they're
old boy.
immune to
He's,
fear and
yeah,
stuff.
he's hulking actually too. So
God damn, he's thick.
he's no,
He's
he's big old lad.
he'd be as big as a oak or a fucking space marine, that's for sure.
Yeah, and then I don't really, I don't even know what I could do. I could half move to some of the injured and like help them, but nah, you guys are gonna get hit. I will. I don't know. Would I be able to like send malicious code over towards the enemy? Is that a thing I can do?
No, you would have to gain access to their Vox communications, or
As-
like you would have to gain access to them somehow, which most of the time is physical.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then we're just gonna keep on jamming those signals and singing praises to the Omnissiah.
All right.
Unless I can spend another half action to move my servitor some more.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. You can use your half action and have him move another
Alright.
3 meters. That's fine.
Then he's gonna go at it. I don't know where he comes out from that, so I'm just gonna.
That just goes into the interior of the building.
Oh, well. Can he come out from the interior of the building?
Yeah, he can come out a doorway that's in the. It's literally like right in front of you.
Okay.
It's right here.
Boom. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah, Pyzel doesn't want to move still, cause fuck that. Pyzel's he's got a couple smoke grenades, but I'm waiting. I don't want to do that yet. Maybe soon. Boris and them and the fucking dudes are waiting.
Are we there yet?
Nope. It hasn't even been another round.
Okay, but are we there yet?
Nope. At this time, the rebels are basically pushing up with some of their heavy weapons. So you see that they do have a heavy bolter and a last cannon that they're moving up.
God, I can't wait for these guys to get fucking evaporated.
That's probably what's gonna happen because the fucking gate's open. But hey, man,
Hey.
we're here. We're trying. You know, it's
Can I try and save the extra las cannon? Like,
you want to save the last cannon.
yeah, I don't give a fuck about
Save
XP
the
bags,
precious.
but like, come on, like, you
Hey,
know,
Yeah, I
these
mean,
are
you
the
can go get
people
it
who
from
want to
them.
fucking control the world. You can't just go fucking stealing all their equipment. They're gonna
But,
have to fucking be equipped to defend.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, they're just like the second they get onto the map, they're literally just gonna set it up.
Dude, you're not a blood raven.
What?
I've stolen more than the Blood Ravens can even attest to.
But the guys with the heavy bolters just keep moving. But the last cannon, the second they literally get sight lines through the gate. They just start setting it up. And that's gonna be all right. The baddie beds.
No, not again. Not
1,
again.
2, 3,
No.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
In case you ask goodbye.
I love how the Bane Blade's just rolling over the charred corpses and the burnt out husks of civilian vehicles.
That makes you think of Terminator. You know, like the first one in the
Think
future
they
scenes.
give a fuck? I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
Boogity bug.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Great.
Keep moving, you
Fuck.
big stinky Beyblade. Move, you dog.
All right. Well, that's fucking wedged in there. All right, that's great.
Nah, what if the Beyblade got stuck?
All right.
Fatty got stuck.
The fucking
I mean, I know the
Chimera
Beyblade
up
probably
top got
can't.
stuck.
I bet the Beyblade ignores difficult terrain.
I hope.
Beyblade
never know how
is
grinding
difficult
advanced.
terrain.
Tracked vehicles have an advantage over difficult terrain. I can't remember.
Unless you
what
dig a hole.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like they probably.
Hard to say.
I feel like they gave it something that ignores difficult terrain.
I
'Cause
did watch a
it's
video
really-
where some guys drove a tank through like a marsh or whatever, and it got stuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
Oh, I
happens.
mean, like tanks.
Yeah.
The
But there's a
biggest,
difference between real life tanks and also a goddamn Baneblade.
the biggest
Yeah,
detriment
Beyblades are
to
heavier,
them
so they
was-
would sink more, wouldn't they?
We're
But
also
they have-
in a
Possibly.
desert.
More surface area.
Yeah, more
to-
surface
yeah.
area. They can
It's
cross
also-
a trench far larger than smaller vehicles.
Yeah, you probably couldn't dig a trench big enough to trap a Baneblade in.
No, you could.
I mean,
The Iron
yeah,
Warrior's
you
good.
could. Yeah, yeah, the Iron Warrior's good.
They're coming up our flank.
I really hope these las cannon guys don't get fucking like
Fucked.
deleted, because I really want that las cannon.
Well, they also
Yep.
have Pen +3. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the enemy doesn't need pin +3 to evaporate entire wall sections of our allies. So
Well, granted, it's not exactly like we're fighting on the fucking Imperial Palace here, man. Like, you know.
Yeah.
We're on sandstone.
Yeah.
I've just missed my shots. I was gonna pop the gate and then start targeting the buildings, but I missed that
What's
first
that
shot.
yellow rectangle?
that's the
That's a
That's
yellow
the-
rectangle.
that's the target paint. That's where a strafe's gonna be. Also, when does the strafe occur? I should have asked this before.
2
Does it
rounds
occur on
after
my-
the marking. So
right, but whose turn does it occur on?
yours.
So the Baneblade's not gonna be there when it hits.
Yeah, well.
Oh, right, never mind. I don't know. My brain went.
What the fuck you talking about? I was gonna say that's how it's been happening the whole time.
Shh.
I'm going to roll to suppress this position right here. All right, there we go.
What place is-
I'm not even gonna worry about hits. I need a pinning check for the Devastator and the Librarian, which should be what I think. Just a. Is it a basic test or is it -20? Or I think that's the.
I think
thing to
it's a
see if
basic
I
unless you
hit.
have the upgraded thing.
Yeah, so it's just here's for 7.
They have a -20 to shoot with.
Yeah, that's to
suppressive
see if
combat.
I hit anyway. Yeah, but they rolled an
Yeah.
11, so it definitely hit. But,
Sure.
and
Does a force
reroll
field
for
affect
Zevin.
getting suppressed or not?
No.
It's only
Alright,
for
Alright,
damage.
so it's
Zevin had
willpower.
it's willpower, but you're a Space Marine, so you get a reroll. Fails
okay.
for pinning and fear. So Zevin got a
Do I
3
get
on
any-
his reroll, so he's good.
Also good.
There you go. The 2 rebels are pinned, but who cares? I just wanted to pin the fucking Space Marine that hurts light armored vehicles, and it didn't work.
You already stunned me once.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it again because you fuck up light armored vehicles. There's a big old thing with there
Yep.
that keeps
But
happening.
there's no more light armored vehicles.
There's some. There's like 5.
Mm.
One's like
Is-
wedged against its friendly chimera, and he's
gross.
gonna have to keep ramming through
excuse
because he's
me,
stuck.
They're boyfriends. I would like you to respect their relationship.
I guess. And then these poor infantry have to trail behind the Baneblade. All right. So
he's
it's
really
happening.
trolling.
Baneblade's gonna put a round on fucking target. Fuck it. I'm gonna fuck up this northern side again. Why not?
No! God, no!
Or her. Fuck! What the
Oh
fuck?
my God!
That's got to be a
Ugh.
jam.
That's the jam. That's the jam.
Poor quality ammunition. The gun detonates.
Well, I didn't
See,
die, which is great.
This
That's
is
cool.
this is what happens when you don't use sacred ungans. All right,
The
This is just what
Emperor
now I'm learning.
protects.
Yeah, the Emperor protects.
So apparently that empties the entire magazine.
Yeah, it's not because actually the clip size for the main
One.
battle cannon for Baneblade is 12. It's not loaded with that. I have been nice and have only made the clip size 1, and they've been reloading every single
Gotcha.
round. So with that, I just explain that in an RP sense as the tank is actually missing its automatic feed loaders, so they're having to manually load each shell every time they fire, which is
You're
why they can
probably
only
gonna-
fire once.
So it was like that last shell was a dud or something.
No, it just went off target. If I hadn't have passed my second ballistic skill test, it would have been in the barrel and it would have gone off, and that would have sucked. It would have severely damaged the vehicle. Probably wouldn't have blown it up, but it would have hurt.
Yeah, but like I'm trying
But
to
now it
drag
went
that thing back
19
to
meters to
Jim.
the right, basically impacted this rock here, and the blast range is 14. So I'm not gonna. Oh, actually, it hits Pizel a little bit, so I'm gonna roll
Well-
dodge for him.
Is that rock in the way? Because
Yeah, he's gonna have additional cover if so he doesn't
Oh, it was
dodge.
almost a funny number.
But let's see what the damage
mean,
does.
it's
Because if it
kinda
does,
hard to-
I'm gonna have to roll high to damage him because he's got a lot of rock cover.
it's kind of hard to dodge overpressure waves.
Yeah.
You know,
Fair.
just,
Well,
you know,
Whose side are you on again?
science. You know?
Right.
So 3d10 plus 15. Yeah, the demolisher cannon is actually the one that's mean. Oh, that's not right. Those are d8. So 35. Okay, so between that and the rock, he's gonna take a little bit of damage, but it's not enough to fuck him up.
He'll
Let
be
me
right.
roll my concussion test. Fuck, but he's stunned for a round. So unfortunately, Pizel's just gonna get lower into a ball and then pass out for a round. But yeah, there's a
Right.
big ass fucking explosion that happens where it just rocks the rock face and sends shrapnel everywhere. But yeah, you guys are like, fuck, and Chazov is just over there streaming out a string of curse words that are from multiple planets. And
Molten
then
hot
with
stone
that,
rains from
I'm
the
gonna
sky.
put the demolisher cannon onto this spot right here. I'm gonna try to blow open this little tower here. That's a hit. Sweet.
How far can Zeva move with his jump pack?
Oh, let me see.
Isn't it like 40 or something?
Be right back real fast.
What does the jump pack do? Does it double the movement speed? Because his
It
run,
does two things.
his run's a 30. His full move's a 10.
Jump pack with operating aeronautic allows Space Marine to move at double speed and make short rocket assisted jumps.
Okay, so
Duration
yeah, he
5.
could move 20 meters as a full, or he could run 60 meters. So, I mean, but he doesn't have anything that can get through the armor. He could get into close combat.
I mean,
Um,
he could get in the infantry behind and just slaughter those guys.
I think he had
Have
some
their
like
blood.
some psychic. He was talking about some psychic ability he had that could possibly do some damage to the Beyblade. But I don't know.
Yeah, I know he has smite. I mean, I could push it, but we would risk like
No,
a
yeah.
phenomenon stuff. Because
Probably better off waiting until the rest of us come up out of the cave, and then you
yeah,
just jump
because
across and just jump
the
back.
smite would be 3d10 pen 3. So I mean, it's pretty decent. And if he pushes it, I could get it up to 6d10. But I don't want to
That's
fail.
dangerous.
I don't want to fail that.
Yeah,
wisdom
let's
test.
not risk killing his character whilst he's not here.
Dude, you just remind me when I rolled a peril in Rogue Trader and I kind of destroyed Port Wander.
As one does.
4d10
As you do.
plus.
It was mass possession is what I rolled. And when I passed my roll, so I didn't get possessed. I ran the hell out of there while everyone else was fighting and killing each other.
It's just gonna go ahead.
That's 2 fucking 10. Goddamn.
I need a dodge roll from Matthias.
Funny thing is, I got a peril on just doing a roll to a telepathic ability to convince a rogue trader to give me their hat.
If it's any
Uh,
consolation, the first
uh,
character I ever made in any
uh,
TTRPG game was a Psyker,
uh.
and on my third roll, I summoned a Chaos Spawn.
Good lord.
So that was
Fun time.
bad. Yeah, no, it wasn't actually.
My
I
first
turned into
character was a dwarven fighter cleric in second edition D&D.
love that.
That was only because I didn't roll well enough to be a paladin.
Oof.
Stark,
So
either?
I think you said he was going to be back.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna roll dodge test roll.
Yeah.
Do. Dodge.
My AD&D paladin, when I did make one, he was a total beast.
Alright. I would think in this moment, Matthias would rather take a couple of wounds falling down some stairs than 48 wounds from a demolisher cannon. What do you
Well,
guys
he could
say?
always he could snap his neck falling down the stairs.
No, it's not
I
gonna
don't
do
know,
that
dude.
much damage.
Have you ever seen those muscular ass Space Marine necks?
Must use that no neck machine
I
at
mean,
the gym.
it's 9 wounds, but I think 9 wounds as opposed to 48 at pen 10
Yeah,
is
not terrible.
yeah, a bit better. So yeah, like at this point, yeah, like a corner of that building is just fucking gone.
Oof.
And like, most of the sandbag emplacements are gone. It's it's getting fucked up. So it's pretty much just like this whole area right here in that past that red is just gone on that piece of the building, and it's just open to the world.
As one fucking does. Jesus.
I'm back.
Is
Oh,
sandstone
God.
easy to make?
Matthias needed a dodge roll. I passed it and chose to take 9 wounds rolling down the stairs as opposed to 48 pen 10 on the
I
building.
think I'd make the same decision.
So with that, yeah, Chazov passed his. He was fine. He got out of the blast zone. So did 3 of the rebels. But those lines where the red is, those parts of the building have like caved in, and some of the sandbag positions are gone. So with that, we are now back over to Octavius, who I would assume is going to bring some pain.
Show him your dick.
Whip your dick out.
Show him your cock.
Wow. How many tanks seem to be operation still of the light boys?
Twisted dick.
There's only one of the white ones still operational, pretty much in front of you, and then there's 4 chimeras, and then the Baneblade.
Bro, just unload.
Right.
Give him your load, bro.
Which one's the chimera? The green one in the back?
Yeah,
All the
yeah,
green ones are
yeah.
cock.
All the green ones are chimeras.
I only see the one. Oh, there's the other 2. Yeah. Are there just 2 chimeras left then? Oh no, there's 2 on
There's
the
4.
bottom. Sure, I will shoot the front left, this one here, because that guy's within 2 meters, and that guy, I think he's just slightly far enough away. But I'll aim at the Chimera, and then the explosion will also hit that one.
Okay.
I will take a half aim and fire. I assume I lost my previous half aim because of the stun.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Makes sense. Auto
Completely.
cancels. Half aim. Short range. Size bonus against Chimera, 30.
Yeah, it's plus 30. Mhm.
Alright.
Well, I'm stupid.
And the weapon itself.
I honestly thought desert buildings were made of sandstone. I didn't realize it was adobe.
So full
Yeah.
hits.
Yeah, that
So
definitely
just
hits.
damage.
Yeah, so yeah, now you just roll the damage.
Sure.
It's going off the
Do I
front
still
armor.
have that bonus 3 pen?
Yes.
Mhm.
Right, I'll put it in for this.
Yeah, it's
My-
based on the type of enemy, not like something he does.
Sure. I'll see if I don't get 100 to confirm. All good. And for the righteous on the second last, a whopping 1 damage.
Oof. All right, so we'll go and see what it does to the Chimera because its front armor's 25. So first shot. Is this with the plus 3 pen?
Yes, I added it in there.
Okay, so the first one doesn't do anything. Second one doesn't do anything. Third one doesn't do anything.
Does it do anything to the transport, the shittier one?
No, I'm doing what it's doing against the front of this Chimera first because the Chimera has
Oh,
the
okay,
highest.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I know it's gonna fuck up the side armor of that little shitty white one. Like I know that. It's the
Alrighty.
Chimera. I was wondering. So yeah, it's basically anything that's not under anything that's 25 or under isn't gonna do anything. So there's one for 27, which should be there we go. And then there's 28 plus 1, so 29. And then that last one's 23, so that does nothing. And then this poor one, yeah, that thing's fucked because it's fuck. Yeah. And then what was the range on that? You said
It's a. Did I put it in there? Let me double check.
2 or 3.
I think it's just 2. Just checking if I made a note.
Okay, because that would hit at least those two guys, and yeah, they're not gonna survive that damage. So the
Yeah, let
vehicle
me just check
is
the
no problem.
PDF.
The vehicle, I just need to know the range. The vehicle is definitely disabled because it's open topped, and those two guys were within the blast range. They're just meat
Okay.
as well. Yeah, they just get ripped apart by
Liquid.
the shrapnel, and then the vehicle just comes to a stop, and the other 4 in the back are just covered with viscera and just like crying and screaming.
I would also be crying. And
That's
screaming.
what I
Yeah,
like to hear.
I'd be pretty upset if one moment you're sitting there listening to like Rob Zombie and jamming out as you're like hauling ass towards the enemy, and then Dave and his buddy just explode, and you're like, ah!
God.
Jesus Christ. With that, it is Dane. So Dane, you guys are within distance to where you'll be able to come out. So is this a round you want to plan that, or do you want to hold? Because you will be coming out the following round.
Let's have a look. Can I make a charge to I can move 15 meters on the charge, so I can get to like there. Kind of. These guys might do something. You know,
Yeah, they might do
we-
something. The Bane Blade
this
does
is one
have
thing
a
I've learned about
minimum.
their equipment. They have a shitload of crack grenades.
I mean, they could have some meltas too. You don't see the
I mean,
heavily armored
yeah.
guys, but
I don't see it, but I don't want to I don't want to take that risk again. So I think it's a good idea to wait one more round.
one more round.
And
Okay.
then, yeah, we're gonna wait.
All right.
Alright.
So we're not coming up next round. We'll come up the round after, I think.
Yeah, because you're definitely
Oh,
gonna be
okay.
within the Bane Blade's minimum range at that point, because it can't shoot within 20 meters. So, well, I mean the sides, but the fucking heavy bolter can shoot within like 10, but the main cannons can't shoot you.
Hmm.
So, all right, they're gonna wait another one. Stark.
So like, does that mean if we got to like here, the Baneblade couldn't do shit?
Yeah, basically, once you're within
Get
10
within
meters
10
of those
meters.
side sponsons, they can't do shit.
Yeah, because if we fucking, it's like it's like this. Anything or like a 45-degree arc or 90.
Yeah,
Anything in that arc can only be
it's-
shot by
it's
these.
20 meters for the main cannons, and it's 10 meters for these ones. So, like, they can shoot out to here. But yeah, once you're within 10 meters, it's like one of those things. They can't move fast enough to be able to aim at you, so you can just move out of the way.
And they're probably not very good at pointing down.
No, not really. That's why Baneblades don't roll around the battlefield by themselves normally. They normally have some infantry support or something. But yeah, Stark, what are we doing, my friend?
All right, so the surviving infantry. This southern wall. I'm going to. Stark is going to go over the comms and order all of the infantry to get off the wall and take positions on these side areas.
Gucci.
That way, they're not in direct danger from Baneblade blasts because the infantry is going to be coming through soon, and they can't do anything
yeah.
anyway. So
I'm just throwing your squad mates down here because yeah, they would all be able to do a full run or sprint down there.
and Stark is going to stand up using his move action, and then use the other action to reload the missile launcher. The other half.
These
Nope, I have to
rebels
half
were
move.
stunned, so they're not going to be able to move.
Actually, no, I have Chazov move to me.
Chazov
then
can
I'll
load the missile launcher.
Yeah, but I can reload it faster.
Yeah, but if he reloads it, you can take it from him.
Yeah, fuck it. He can reload it.
Yeah,
It'll
he'll spend his full action reloading on the ground, and then yeah, you can literally take it from him.
Yeah.
And then it would just be a half move, and then you could fire.
I'm gonna fuck. I want to live my dreams of being an assaultman.
Let them blunt their blade. They're blunting their blades against your ass. That's what's happening
Dude,
right now.
I found a giant trove of various Mechanica scripture recently, so I'm gonna find every fucking reason that I have to use it. So get ready for that.
Fair enough.
Here comes the
You
fucky
can-
wucky.
Yeah, you could read some of it. It's in my character bio.
So
We don't want to read it.
Oh, I didn't even know you filled out your bio. I hadn't seen it.
Dude.
Oh, I see it now. I see it now.
Yeah.
Bro, if your
short
fucking
range.
servitor doesn't have a backstory, I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah,
I
you're a little
swear.
bitch.
Alright, what'd you
That's
roll?
all I needed.
Oh wow,
Right in the
yeah.
motor system. Right
You were
there.
hitting the side of that Chimera here?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Oh, right. I'm getting that juicy side armor.
Oh yeah. Side armor's gooder.
Pin 11, baby. Thank God I grabbed, what was it, Mighty Shot?
Yeah, Mighty Shot's great. I grabbed that too. The extra
Any
half
range.
damage.
27, old pen 11. Oof.
Is my popcorn eating coming up through my mic?
Nah.
Not really.
All right, so yeah, that impact wrenches some of the metal off. You see a panel fly off. The Chimera is still keeping its pace, but it definitely shook the vehicle. So you see that it's definitely fucked up, but it's not out of the it's not out of the game yet.
Do they have to roll toughness tests to not get shaken inside?
No, that would only be if you did like some critical stuff. Then the crew gets
Oh,
affected, or
okay.
if you have. Actually, no, you have fucking concussion.
Yeah, I've been bringing it up this entire time.
Woo! Eat a dick.
Goddamn.
GM said do it, so do it.
Rolled a 9.
Bro,
Good boy
where do you-
moments.
Where do you think I got the salt for this popcorn?
Sweet and salty.
All right, so with
Ain't nothing
that,
sweet about cum, bud.
so you had your boys pulled down basically off the fucking wall and shit.
Good thing you said pull down. My boys don't pull out.
Goddamn
Oh yeah,
right.
these rebels will try to fucking. They're gonna try
Try-
to get over here, but they're not gonna be able to move too far. And then fuck. The only thing I can really tap at is the Bane Blade.
Fucking pull trig, bro.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna tag. I don't think it. Maybe. Let me see.
Might tickle a pickle or two.
Yep. That's a hit. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Nice.
See what the damage does. Let's see if we can get through this front armor.
Do you need the macro?
No, I was just gonna roll the D10. I'll be alright.
Okay.
5d10 plus 10, pen 10.
I burnt some of my fucking popcorn.
God damn!
Mm,
Ouch!
Holy
I'm just touching
shit!
my face right now.
That's 48
Oh.
damage. That's 48 damage, pen 10.
Dude,
Is that
Al,
on- is
COVID
that on
protocol.
ours?
You're not supposed to touch your face.
I don't care. I needed to.
Bro,
Ah.
this man game.
Oh
Wow.
my
What
God.
attack was this again?
This
That's
was
a
a
last
last
cannon
cannon from the Rebbies.
No, that's 49 damage. Yeah, it's
Wow.
49 damage, pen 10. Unless we add the 3 to them, which makes
They
that
do
49.
get to 3.
Yeah, they
That's
do.
49, pen 13.
Spicy.
So that's
For a total of 62
Bro,
damage.
my dick is
no.
so
It's.
hard.
Oh yeah, it is.
I mean,
yeah, 49
yeah.
pen 13. So yeah, so that's
So
Oh
vehicle's pen is just
62.
added to damage.
So
God.
oof.
Well, no, it's just easier to just do it that way
Alright.
as opposed to subtracting.
Yeah,
Personally,
because you're
that's how I
just
do it.
the vehicles don't have toughness or anything. They just
Right, it's
have
just
armor.
armor.
Yeah, so if you just add pen and damage together, you're fine. So yeah, they
Alright.
did 22 wounds to the Bane Blade.
Oh,
God
I mean,
damn.
I'm fucking. I'm not gonna lie. Them Rebs just made up for a lot.
Good
Fuck,
job,
bro.
guardsman.
Ugh.
Yeah, they just earned a place. They just
God,
earned their seat at the
Jesus
table.
Christ,
Yeah.
man.
Now hopefully they survive the next round, and then they can do it again.
There's
They
no
got-
way, dude. They just set off every alarm. Those guys are gonna get lit up with every barrel they
Possibly.
have.
Yeah.
The
Uh,
dudes inside the
them
Bane Blade
than
just went,
us.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Priest, are you wanting to try to pop up next round, or are you wanting to wait with the Templar?
I'm gonna go same time as the Templar.
Okay, all right. So you guys are still waiting, and then now we're over to
Close to
Tech
this-
Priest. Are you gonna have your little boy pop out and shoot it?
Yeah, I have a question. Can I Dogmatica possess my servitor?
What?
Basically, you just sort of remote control a servitor.
I mean, it's
They do it all
technically
the
what
time
you.
with
It's
Scumstar.
technically what you're doing.
No, but like you physically, like you experience the world as he sees it. Like you sort of just become a servitor for a second.
I mean, you can do that. I don't know what benefit. It's not gonna give you anything because you can only give him orders. Like you would just
Can
see
I
through his eyes, I
call
guess. Fucking
Can
hell.
I called shot? Can I called shot?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, you
damn.
can. He
God,
can only move 3 meters and fire. That's all he can do.
As one does. All right.
If you push up to him and roll tech use, though, you can remove one of his damage levels.
Yeah, it's probably. Oh, no, fucking, he's replaceable.
Fair enough. Yep.
We'll walk on over there. Do I have line of sight on? I don't know, man.
Just
Baneblade or
yep.
Chimera?
I was like, just tag the Bane Blade. Because
Yeah,
the Bane Blade's.
fuck it,
Yeah.
You
bro.
won't blow it up, but it'll move into the air support,
Yeah.
and then maybe.
I don't want to blow it up. That's the thing. I want to
give
tow
it
it.
the dick.
Yeah.
Well, you'd
All
have.
right.
You're not going to be able to get it to -8 in a
Yeah,
single shot.
true.
I'm gonna let you know that.
All right, rolling to hit.
That's a plus. It's monumental, so it's plus 40,
Yeah.
and then plus
Aim.
10 because of single attack, so
No
plus
aim.
50.
Short.
Dude, you could be a shit shot and still hit a Baneblade. You could have a ballistic skill of 2 and still have a good chance of hitting a Baneblade.
The Jovian Praetorian Servitor has a ballistic skill of 55. So
So now you have 105 to hit
yeah,
this.
absolutely cannot fucking miss.
Oof. All right, roll the damage.
Come on, baby.
You did.
Oof.
He gave him the hog. He gave him the whole hog.
That's
Did he what?
41 plus 13.
The whole hog.
54.
54.
The whole hog.
So that's 14 more damage. Shit, damn.
Jesus, man, these las cannons. Maybe I should create a fucking sea of Jovian las cannons. And
Yeah.
then
Then you start running into
I'll-
hordes, and I'm like laughing at you.
I can equip all of them with multi lasers. So
It's like,
Oh.
oh no.
yeah.
Oh, multi
And then-
lasers and lance
yeah.
cannons. Jesus.
I'll pull him back, and that should be that. It's 2 half actions, 1 to move, 1 to shoot.
Oh.
I feel like the
Alright.
limitation there with the servitors is how much fucking ammunition could you carry?
I mean,
I mean,
I
most
just get- I
combats,
just get a
you're not gonna
servitor
reload a
to-
last cannon, to be honest.
yeah, I just get a servitor to carry the ammunition. What? Like,
fair
yeah,
Dude, it's a las weapon, so just bring an extension cord.
yeah, totally.
Just hooks them up to a power supply.
I
Alright,
actually could
so-
hook my servitors up to my Potentia coil and recharge the weapons myself.
Yeah, but you can strain yourself doing that too.
Yeah, but I also have an enhanced Potentia coil.
Oh, no.
Pyzel's gonna pop smoke, and that's his action.
Thank God.
Cause he's about to pop smoke and then dip back behind better cover. Fuck
He's in a
this
bit of a
shit.
bad spot. you
Yeah,
know?
he's been stuck there because of heavy bolter fire the whole fucking game.
Yeah, dude.
It's just like, I don't know why I came out here. I hate
This
all
was-
of you.
Why did you talk me into this?
Boris just
Is
begins
the man that
messing.
volunteered over the other person that volunteered?
Yeah. Boris just begins messing with the melta bombs. He starts arming them, and he gives
about
one
right.
to Calibrimbor. We're going to need to move swiftly. We need to disable that Beyblade.
God, I can't wait to watch those things go off.
I'll run
Uh,
interference on any other mobiles on foot.
Yeah, the idea is to get
Hostiles on foot.
Calibrimbor within 10 meters of it. If Calibrimbor can't, I don't think he can match the speed of Boris or you, Dane. So Dane needs to deal with infantry while Boris basically hops up there and starts melta bombing whatever looks important, which is probably going to be the rear of the vehicle. Calibrimbor was initially, the idea was that he was going to punch a hole in one of the hatches and then we were going to chuck melta bombs or frags in there, but I don't think Calibrimbor is going to be able to cover that distance. I mean, what the Baneblade's going to be like here?
Shit. I hit the wrong
Yeah.
button. How do I delete that? Can
You
you delete
die.
it?
It's a bit of a weird one because a melter bomb's a shaped charge, isn't it? It's like throwing it is a bit of a weird one. 'Cause
No,
it went
yeah,
round the wrong way.
throwing it is a minus 20. Boris is not going to throw it. He's going to place them. They're going to go off the next round. So Boris is going to aim to get on top of the vehicle, place them onto the rear, and then dip. Which more than likely the best option is to run this way to the east. But there is a Chimera and some infantry, so it's going to be a moment where you just need to kind of go, because I think the melta bombs are like blast 5, so they got a little bit of a blast radius on them, so it's going to be pretty rough. So with
Yes, brother.
that, all right, fucking Baneblade time. Fuck it, those poor last cannon bastards.
Dude, they'll be
Oh.
fine.
They
They'll
don't
be
get it.
fine.
They gon' get it.
Oh
They had-
God,
they
no!
had-
He actually.
Oh, don't do it.
They have the Emperor on them, on their
Oh my
side.
God. Little do they know that the shell is called the Emperor.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Emperor show.
Yeah.
Oh, on God.
Oh,
Have no
shit.
fear, the Emperor is on his way.
Oh,
Well,
no.
maybe if Thaddeus quit being a little bitch and getting sent off on other missions because he's a fucking failure. Maybe we could get some
Definitely
support.
hits.
Maybe.
Where's this fucking rogue trader, the torpedo?
That you put in that call like 2 minutes ago. Like,
Yeah, dude.
Well, I
it-
mean,
Even
hey, well, we were told about it last week.
What, you think he's gonna drop out
you
of
were
the
told
fucking
about it
warp
last week,
right
but
over the
in
top?
game
Well,
that
I'll
was
say
2
last week.
minutes
I
ago.
would
10
prefer
minutes-
that.
10 minutes
Yes,
ago,
I
yeah.
would actually. If I had a say in the matter, that's exactly what would happen.
Like,
Now, if I
Alright,
spent the next
so
entire turn praying, what would happen?
I guess I can roll damage.
I
I
mean,
mean, I gotta.
it's
No,
pretty safe
yeah,
to
all right,
assume
yeah,
that
They're
yeah.
they're
dead.
gone.
Yeah, those three, they're just
They're gone.
Gone. Yeah, deleted.
like you just as like
Is the last
you
cannon
know
gone too?
it's yeah oh it's
Oh,
it's
yeah, the last
fucked.
cannon's
Like you would have seen pieces of the last cannon like flying into the air. But it's just those guys just the shell hits, you see the flash almost like the sun, and you see their outlines for a moment as it just looks like they've got ripped apart like paper, and it's just they're gone. There's just a
Fucking
hole
Hiroshima.
there and scorch marks and nothing else. The other two guys who were carrying the heavy bolter nearby, like you see them like fall over essentially and like get covered in shrapnel, but they seem to be, picking themselves back up and moving again.
Please.
And you see, basically the demolisher cell hits almost on the same spot and just does the same thing again.
Oof.
Wow.
So, yeah, with that, yeah, so you just see those 2 rounds hit, and the Baneblade's gonna move forward.
Good, yes, move forward. Why? That's not what I'm spelling. I'm spelling Thanos quotes, you bastards.
Yeah.
Not
What?
Thanos quotes.
Like
I
the
know.
Baneblade's like pushing aside, like even the large, like either they were like some pylons or something like that at some point. Like it even knocked that one down onto this piece of terrain, and it just keeps chugging along.
Dude, nobody
And
likes Thanos.
let me see.
He
Thanos
did
likes
nothing
Thanos.
wrong.
Magnets did everything wrong. I don't care what you say.
I said Thanos.
Oh yeah.
Comic book Thanos, he is just a creepy stalker dude.
They're all just creepy stalker dudes.
Didn't you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have
Where's the
swore there was a
Thanos?
meme about Gone, like Ashes or whatever the fuck. But I'm trying
Where's
to
the Thanos copter?
remember. What if that's the Road Trader's secret weapon?
Oh,
Oh
The
God.
Thanos copter?
Yeah.
That might
The
be.
Thanos blade.
yeah, dude.
Amazing.
Oh yeah,
No,
right.
the
That
fucking-
that was actually a thing when Thanos had a helicopter.
Yeah.
The Green Goblin shows up.
Goes raffle.
Bruh, the Hobgoblin. We don't do that shit.
All of a sudden, we go into the warp. Warp shenanigans happen, and we come out over the top of Warhammer
York.
Fantasy. Yeah, we come over the top of Warhammer Fantasy Planet.
All right,
God.
so that's their turn. If we're still going by the time it's May, there might be a mission that you guys have to board an Imperial Star Destroyer or something.
Spicy.
I was like, May, what's it? Oh,
Yeah, yeah, May the 4th, man.
Revenge
Might
of the
might
Sith.
have some Space Marines and guards clearing out a Star Destroyer. We don't fucking know.
Space
Dude,
Marine
I'm
boarding
sorry.
party? Sounds like
I-
Terminator party.
I'm telling you
Octavius,
right now.
you're up, boy.
No,
All right.
not the
How are those 2 chimeras on the south looking?
They're
Fuck.
still moving.
They actually have periscopes. That's how they do it.
Have they been dinged up much?
Oh yeah, the
this
front
point-
one's been fucked hard, yeah, but it's still moving.
I hit his ass with a missile launcher.
Like if the front
Are
one had to
they-
be described as a woman, her name's Amber Lynn and she's missing teeth.
Ooh.
Brutal.
Ouch.
Are they within 2 meters of each other?
Yes, but you'd have to target the front one. Actually,
the
no,
back
you could
one?
hit the top of the second one.
Okay. That's the goal, and then the blast should hit the ass of the first one.
Let me see here, because you're gonna have to put it on the turret.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to do that. If you did, yeah. So you could hit the second one's turret, but it's not. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to put it on there. You have a full view to the wounded one's side armor. And let me
Oh,
see
okay.
here. So the furthest point you can put it back would be like here. So yeah, no, they're just
Out of
barely
range.
out because you said it was 2 meters, right?
Yeah. That's fine. I'm gonna half action swap clips then with rapid reload, and gonna give some Kraken rounds in the side then.
Oh, so you're gonna attempt to do rapid reload? Because it's a skill you have to roll.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was just a thing.
No,
What is the skill?
Oh wait, no, hold on. Sorry.
I'm not unjamming. I'm just
Wait, are you talking about
switching the
you have
reload.
rapid reload and your heavy bolter is only a half action to reload it?
My heavy bolter is normally a full action, which becomes a half.
Oh,
with
okay.
rapid
No,
reload.
you're fine then. I was thinking of the sleight of hand because you can actually use sleight of hand to increase reload times or decrease,
Oh,
I
that's
should say.
good to know. I had no idea that.
I would like to make my reload time longer.
Yeah, decrease is what
Bad.
I meant. My bad.
Alright, so they will be. There we go. Auto. No
Roll
aim.
it to make it more.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Size is 30.
Yeah, plus 30. Yep.
Alright. Alright. 5 additional degrees, so that'll get me all 6 as well.
Eat.
God, why am I thinking of this meme? I have to post it.
I've updated the pen, so it'll be this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, the first one did it.
6. Okay.
Oh my god. All right. So yeah, I'm just going to cuz yeah, you just
Confirming.
basically ripped it apart. So that first round just blew just a huge 2 or 3 foot size panel off of the side, and there already was a couple panels missing. So at that point, you just had the entire cab open, and you just put the rest of the rounds into the inside of there, and just killed all 12 of those dudes that were in the cabin.
For the glory of the Emperor.
Glory of something, that's for damn sure. Ugh.
Yep.
Show me your cock.
All right. So with that, so Dane, you want to start the exit of the tunnel now, so you'll be popping out next round.
Yes, brothers, the hour is nigh. Time to strike is soon.
About 9:45 to be honest.
9:45.
So with that, we are over to Stark again.
Gun
Sticking around
run.
with missiles. Yep, gun run impacts. Yep.
Skadoosh.
Roll me 3 last cannon shots on the side armor, the Bane Blade.
Just 3D100.
No, they're hitting. They're hitting. They're
I don't know
hitting.
what the damage for a las cannon is.
5d10 plus
10,
15?
pen 10.
I think it's 15. Let me see.
3 times.
Let
Bam.
me double check.
Bam. Bam.
Yeah, 5d10 plus
Jeez.
10, pen 10.
Pen what?
Pen 10.
Damn. Pen
You mean
13.
pen 13?
You ain't giving them plus 3 to Valkyries.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
They're
Fine,
definitely
yeah.
out of range.
Jesus
Let's see.
Christ.
Yeah.
46,
only.
43, 43. So what we got? 56.
He did that with
53,
plus 15 on
50.
there by accident.
I
That's
think that
fair.
might have hurt.
That's fine.
That might have hurted.
Let me see. What's your side armor, you fat bitch? All right.
Bitch.
You fat slut.
You disgust me,
Oh,
you
yeah.
fat whore.
Oh, it's so gross.
Excuse
Wow.
me. This is a Bane Blade, not the barracks girl. Please.
Sir,
use
this is
respect.
a Wendy's.
Sir, this is a Burger King. We serve
Oh,
food here.
God.
43
You cannot call what's at Burger King food.
plus.
I'll kill
I
you.
can and will. You, yeah, bitch. I'll fuck you up right now.
Go for it.
Don't you dare shit on BK.
Just because
We
it gives
will-
you food poisoning doesn't mean it's not food.
We
Yeah.
will invade Canada right now. I swear to God.
Do it.
All out time.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Do it.
and it's during winter. Good luck.
that is 51 wounds to the Baneblade.
Jesus
Woo!
Christ.
Dude. You mean try to invade Canada again?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I wasn't
That's
gonna
gonna
say anything about the
Heavy
first
bolter
failed attempt,
fire, a
but
few crack missiles impact, some last cannons rip open a couple holes in the side armor. Smoke is bellowing. You see the side sponson that had the heavy bolter on the northern side of the Baneblade just crumples and falls off to the ground, hitting
my
and causing
gosh.
sand and debris to kick up. The Baneblade does look hurt, but it seems
It's a
like it's
Beyblade.
still moving. Yeah.
I want to hit it with my sword.
I mean, you
Also,
can
I
hit
will
it with
not-
my sword.
I will not be setting up another target, because if I set up another target, that will be putting the boys in range of getting hit.
Oh no.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I'd
at this,
appreciate if you
well,
didn't
at
do
this
that.
time, the Valkyries can come from west to east or east to west. So now it's going to be 4 meters
Nice.
tall, 12 wide.
Oh boy.
If you
Cock.
want, I guess you could put that on the northern side. That Chimera is still wedged.
I'm
But
not
that's
really worried about that Chimera right now.
no. Yeah, the Chimera, these
By the
fucking
time
light
he
armor
catches
vehicles
up-
have not been able to get close yet. They're
By the
working on
time, by the time that he's a threat, he'll probably be one of the few threats left.
it. Yeah.
In which case, we'll just fuck him up.
So with that, we are. So the priest is
That's-
waiting with the
Honestly-
Templar, which they're going to come
Oh,
out
hold
next
up.
round.
Stark hasn't fucked yet.
Oh yeah, you haven't even done anything. Yeah, what are you doing?
Stark's gonna put a crack. He's gonna half action crack right into there. He's gonna put a crack into a crack.
Yeah, that's
he's
gonna be.
get a
Yeah,
half-
you can hit the
he's gonna-
front. That's not gonna be the side.
Oh, I can't get the front from here. Oh, right, because it's covered by that.
Yeah, you can get the front, not the side. Yeah.
Not a problem. And I'll use Chazov to get a free half.
Okay.
Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Standard. Half aim. Short range. 30 because of size. Here comes the dick. Whoo-wee! Did I hit, Mr. GM?
Say no.
No. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Nice.
go ahead.
Oh,
Ooh.
Lordy!
Wow.
Do I get?
Yeah, roll
Prayer
2
wills
additional
it.
D10s.
oh, spicy times.
The problem is they duct tape Rosarius to the front.
So that's penal. That's a lot of damage.
What's that? Is it
44,
pen 11 or
8.
is pen 8 what it is?
Pen 11.
Okay, so pen
Oh,
11,
gross.
47.
But I'm out of crack, boys. I'm out of crack.
Yeah, that vehicle's disabled.
Just
But
go in
hey.
the ghetto, get some more.
They went from having a lot of armored vehicles to 3 armored.
Well,
vehicles.
honestly, the biggest thing for us is we managed to destroy a lot of these vehicles with the infantry still inside of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a good amount of infantry have been able to get onto the field, but I mean the ones that can move just got behind the Baneblade. I mean,
Right.
the ones the one that the Devastator shot on the southern side, they're dead. So there's only, and then you tagged one with the Servitor last cannon that blew up all
yeah.
those guys. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
nice.
literally only 1, 2, 3 Chimeras full of guys, which still is 36 infantry.
Which will become 0.
Yeah, I mean they have pretty decent cover. It's gonna be rough for the Templar and stuff because
Oh, yeah, that's true.
if they get because they're gonna have 14 guys to their south, and then they have about 12, 18 guys.
No, it's okay with the Templar. He just has to get in the middle with them and do Whirlwind.
Well, it's just the fact that like if you don't get away from the guys from the south and get into something or behind something, you're gonna
Wanna
have
hurt.
to. Yeah, you're gonna get caught in the open. So it's like, do some of you push south and tie those guys up, or just keep moving? That's the question.
I gotta take my dog out. I'll be right
I
back.
could probably
No
deal with
problem.
them because Whirlwind of Death, I can make fucking attacks for every guy I'm in combat with as a free action.
Yeah, at
mod,
least
so-
killing the
Oh, that's
first.
nice.
At least trying to kill the first 4 mercenary guys, and then maybe you can push to the Chimera and
Isn't
try
this
to
a total
keep them
cover?
funneled.
And this is like total cover from all this stuff, right?
What is
Right
what
here.
now? What?
Yeah,
This is like full cover from like all this shit.
Yeah, that thing's
pretty
solid.
much.
Yeah, and because the Baneblade pushed down that thing, you're either gonna have to do difficult terrain through this, which is gonna reduce your movement, or you're gonna have to go around it. So yeah, it might be more
Boy.
advantageous to go around this way.
That's fun.
I mean, Boris is gonna do what Boris do. So he
Well,
probably,
yeah.
because I will say the heavy bolters are on Overwatch, so the second you run in front of them, they're gonna light you up. So Boris is
Makes
probably
sense.
gonna take his chance and go to the front because they don't have a
Yeah, for sure.
front-facing heavy bolter.
I gotcha.
But yeah, so we're over to Nakai right now. So what's your little survey boy and you doing?
Let's take a shot. Pluck him right there. Daddy wants to
Zevon
get
can
hit.
fly out with the jump pack this round and like come like start whacking on these guys over here as well in preparation for us.
Yep.
Size mod's 40.
Gameplay.
For the Baneblade, yeah. So yeah, it's plus 40.
Alright.
Big boy.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and assume that hit.
Oh yeah, 2 degrees. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
In the head. Wow. You just destroy the fucking control panel?
Yeah, that's a hit straight to the Does that track it?
What's that? No, hit locations, unless you do a called shot, we always defact to the body. So for that,
Aw.
it's just
That face.
basically just to the front face.
Awesome.
56.
So, no, pen plus 3. I haven't had this 13
So
pen.
59. So that's another 19. Oof. Yeah. So that's definitely punched a hole through the facing. You're seeing smoke bellow out of the front, but the Baneblade still chugging along, just keeps moving.
As
Climb
one
in the
does.
hole.
And then, would it be possible for me to move to my servitor and do a tech use to help him out?
You can't move. Has he moved?
Not to me, no.
No, but he moved already. So
Yeah,
no,
he moved to shoot.
because you would
Oof.
need a
Oh.
full action because it's a half action for one of you to move and then a half action to roll it.
Yeah, alright, then I'm gonna pull him. I'm gonna do the other order for my half action, tell him to come back.
There you go. All right. With that, we're over to Pizel, who's gonna not run like a bitch, but he's gonna just run and get inside that building. He just runs through the opening. And then with that, yeah, these guys are gonna keep moving this heavy bolter. I think they're just gonna try to get in a decent position. Cover that.
Is Zevon coming out?
Let's see here. How? It's pretty far. Let me see here, because he can move 60, but he won't be able to do anything.
Oh.
Yeah, so I mean, he can land in front of him.
Alright, yeah, do it next time. Let me come up then.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. I mean,
Turn.
they're not gonna be able to move around these Vics in time, so he's gonna just jump right here. So, if they go around the vehicle and shoot at him, it's probably only gonna be a couple shots. Let me see. Yeah, so maybe 1 or 2 of them can shoot at him, but not all 4, so he should be okay. And then with that, yeah, these rebels are gonna go pull out down here.
What kind of coward pulls out?
You told them to get off the walls.
Fair.
All the rebels on the northern side are dead, so there's nobody on that sandbag emplacement. Like right here. Like this one's empty, and then this one's full.
You do be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Do sandbags even work for stopping bullets and shit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
that's
they
why
do.
that's why they're
why they use
everywhere.
Have you ever just put a bullet in the ground?
I mean,
No.
shit,
On
a
the other
phone
side.
book can stop a
Didn't go
fucking
very
bullet.
far, did it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, dirt, sand, works great. Water's pretty
Hard.
good too, but water's heavy. Nobody's gonna use that.
Yeah.
Sand
that.
is heavy.
I think
Unless
water
you're
is heavier
submarine.
than dirt or sand per like
Yeah.
square foot.
Yeah, a gallon is like what, 8 pounds?
It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
Water's denser than an ogre.
All right, so with that fucking Baney Blade, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8.
No,
Smack
back it back up. It's
Shit.
getting too close.
Oh, it ain't backing up, boy. It's forever going.
Ass up.
But it's getting close
Only
enough to
goes
charge.
forward.
Yes, that's the point.
But do they have a sword at the ready?
I don't see a commissar in any of those hatches with a fucking chainsword.
Jam again?
They're
No, I
vulnerable.
was trying to get this Chimera to ram through. They've just been stuck for like multiple rounds now. And then they just crit failed, so I'm pretty sure they busted a track.
Oh Jesus, those poor lads.
Yeah, they're kind of retarded.
Yeah, I sure feel bad about them.
Might as
You
well just
should.
disembark.
You should.
Might
You
as well.
should.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking. Probably just gonna
Yeah,
fucking.
just- disembark the infantry and the vehicle crew. Fuck it.
Though if we do charge at the Bane Blade, aren't we going to get swarmed by a bunch of infantry and just die?
Not if
Possibly.
you get
You're a
inside of it.
bitch.
Not if we kill them.
Yeah.
Oh, they have guns.
Well,
So?
if you guys give me
Are
what
you
I
a
need,
Bitch.
I have a question. Hey, do you
Mhm.
remember those midget spider droids from Star Wars?
Yes.
Can I
Jawas,
make one of? No, the spider droids from the Clone Wars.
Houdini,
Bad
That sounds like
Clone
tech
Wars.
heresy.
No. I mean,
Droidicas,
no, the spider droids.
Yoda.
It's like the big ass spider droids, but they're made smaller so that they can actually go inside buildings.
Are you
Yeah.
talking about them ones with the big weird bulbous heads that fucked up their fighters?
Yes.
Third movie.
Yeah, they got stuck on the fighters and they were lasering them like those weird tentacle
No.
ones from the Matrix.
He said
No.
Clone Wars, the second movie.
DS-D1 dwarf spider droid.
Oh,
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but droids are dumb.
These things, right here.
Where'd the picture? Oh, that
Shit.
thing.
Where's the pictures?
Yeah.
Oh,
Those
no,
are
no,
dumb.
no.
Those
Where's the
Those
picture of
ones
that one? Someone go look up those little fucking droid things that I was talking about. Them look more like spiders than that thing.
Can I make one of those except stick like an auto cannon or like?
Tech heresy.
Tech heresy.
I mean,
no,
all you'd be
no,
doing,
no.
all you'd be doing is giving a servitor spider legs and armor.
Grab a
Yeah.
chicken.
yeah, it's like a dune crawler. What more do you want?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
It's you'd have to. It's gonna be like you'd have to figure out how to make it. It's gonna take a minute, but yeah, it's not
Yeah.
impossible. It just require a lot of work.
Version of a
So-
dune crawler.
It just
So I
it
can
just
have-
would probably be more work than is needed. You could probably get something better easier.
But I could have high-speed spider machine
That's true.
guns.
Oh, those
Is what
things
you're
weren't
telling
fast
me.
at all. Those things are slow
Think
as
about-
shit.
Yeah, but if I just give it faster legs, then it'll be fine.
Fuck it,
God.
I give it faster legs. It's gonna move
Best
at the
quality
speed of
servo
a
motor.
servitor. Ain't no quick servitors.
What if I tell the servitor to go fast?
You'd have to
you give it
make it a
the
mannable
tonic.
vehicle or something. Like, to be honest, you'd like how the
Or-
Striders are for the Mechanicus
Yeah.
now. Like those
Yeah.
have servitors built into them for minor functions, but
Mm.
they don't really operate well without the rider.
Hmm.
Anyways, back to what I was doing. I don't,
Show us your penis or you're gay.
yeah, I'm kind of out of ammo, so I don't.
Awkward.
I wrote
What's
down
that
how many main cannon shots I had, and I only had 4 of each, and I've used them both. So,
What is this out of ammo you speak of?
yeah, I didn't think there'd still be people alive, to be honest, or I thought I might have, I thought I was gonna kill somebody at this point, not just a shit ton of rebels
One
and a little girl.
NPC and yeah.
But
Really embarrassing.
fuck it. You know what?
Hence the
Let's.
dice.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll tag some people. Octavian's still on the roof. I got a last cannon.
Yeah.
Let's go,
Come
fam.
at me, brah. I've eaten last cannons plenty before and lived to tell the tale.
Let's go, fam.
Watch him jam. Oh shit, that's the
Oh,
episode.
damn.
Damn, son. It's so sad Octavius died of ligma.
Use a fate point to reveal this.
All right, go ahead.
God damn it.
All right, try to dodge.
Coming up for a shitty dodge. 1
Yeah,
and 3. Let's see what we got. Oh my god, I actually rolled less than a 10.
You have to beat 5 degrees.
Why 5 degrees? Oh, we're doing the opposed thing?
Yeah, we did. You guys ruled that you wanted opposed at all times.
I feel like I did not voice my opinion.
You were
on that.
you were definitely there that day.
Did you say
Oh,
use a
maybe
fate?
that's why I never trained my
Yes,
dodge
use
then.
a fate point.
Yeah, he already used
Why?
the fate point.
Ah,
That's
He's
fine.
doing his his
I will
rerolls
eat
for
it. I've only
damage.
taken 2 wounds so far, so it's not the end of the world just
All right,
yet.
let's see here.
As we know it.
I forgot this
Exactly.
I forgot it was Saturday.
Rip. You're just in time for me to eat another last cannon in the face.
okay, when you said Saturday, it sounded like you said Sergey.
Sergey?
Sort of gay.
Sergey
Only-
Rachmaninoff? Is that you?
Hello,
mean,
my
For
friend.
some reason,
All the fun's about
Just-
over.
I thought it was Friday.
5d10 plus 10.
Should come off with
coming at
Do Not
you.
Disturb so we can ping you.
So 41, pen 10 to the chest. You do have an additional
16 from
6.
cover, right?
No, plus 6. You had an additional plus 10 because the shell landed on the ground in front as opposed to on the building.
Oh,
Yeah, so you have plus 6
Oh.
because of the sandbags, and then whatever your chest armor and toughness is.
yeah, but the tech marine improved the sandbag, so isn't it at like 12 then?
No, the Tech Marine improved the sandbags on the northern
Over
side.
here.
Yeah, you said you wanted to try to.
Oh,
Yeah, you were improving the ones on your side, and I gave you a plus 1.
okay, I gotcha. I thought he was gonna reinforce the side. Well then, so that's how much pen does it have again?
10.
Plus.
So it's at 10. I think from earlier.
So the sandbags are 6, so that drops it down to 4, and then that's 41 damage, pen 4.
So 2 beyond my armor. So that leaves me with soak 17 to the damage.
Soak 17 to 41 damage.
Oh, does it have plus 10 on that 5d10?
Yeah, that's just 5d10
Oh.
plus 10. So it's 41 damage, pen 10.
Alright, let's see what this looks like. 41 minus 17. That will actually not kill me. It will put me in negatives though.
What crit are you at? What's the negative?
So let's see. So that will put me at -2 because we take half crit damage.
Oof. 2. Let's see here. Where
Which I can pretty much pain injector away if it's meh. Which hopefully it is at -2.
where the crit?
Actually, I'm gonna do the smart thing here. Before I take the damage, I'm gonna spend a fate to heal a
You already used your
D5.
fate this round.
Am I capped for using fate?
You can only
Yeah,
use
you
one
don't
fate per
You
round.
fate one round, yeah.
Oh balls. Oh, okay. Well then, -2 it is.
So -2 crit. I'm just going to the crit table. I don't think
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
anything fucking
Yeah, but
horrendous.
yeah,
Yeah, you're still going to be operational. That's for damn. Oh well. Go ahead and roll your. No, it was the last cannon. Fuck. I was like, I thought I hit you with the cannon for a second because I was thinking
Oh.
concussion,
No
and I'm like,
stun
oh
for
no,
me.
it's.
You just
I
last
was like,
cannon
no,
stunned
it
me.
was the last cannon. The blast punches through the air. No, the blast punches the air from the target's body. Target must make a challenging toughness test or be knocked prone. So you just roll a regular toughness test, or you get knocked prone. And then crit 1 is that the target can only make half actions on his following turn. So for the next turn, you can only do a half action,
Fine.
and you just need a
Oh, wait, do
toughness
I
test.
suffer both?
Yeah, you definitely suffer both.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll stack. Like you take everything. Now obviously, if it's stuff that requires multiple, like you're not going to be stunned
Sure.
multiple times. You'll
So,
do the worst one and then keep going.
oh, I see. So pain suppressor stimulant thing, would that negate the half action debuff? Since it's not like I lost a hand or anything like that.
Let me see. Then I'd have to look up.
Because it lets you ignore basically non-fatal critical damage for 10 rounds or D10 rounds.
Oh, okay.
I haven't used it
Roll.
in a long time.
Yeah, roll a d10. Well, actually, you don't even need to roll a d10 because the effects aren't going to last more than a round. So
Yeah, so either way.
yeah, roll the toughness test to see if you got knocked prone. But yeah, you wouldn't take the effects of having only half actions.
Sure. Plus 0 toughness?
Yeah, it's just regular toughness. Yeah, no negatives.
I pass.
There you go. So yeah, you tank the hit.
4 degrees?
It definitely hurt. You do have a fist-sized hole in your chest. Where your
That's
armor
fine.
is. So the armor
Just
is
another spot to fix with cybernetics.
That's right. There's definitely, you have some burning. You can smell, cooking flesh, but you're able to keep going. Yeah, the pain suppressors would just kick in automatically. So all of a sudden you would feel searing pain, and then it would subside as you felt nothing but adrenaline.
And now you want fried chicken from the smell.
With that, the second one, I'm gonna put around at Pizel, I think, because he just fucking dipped in there. And of course, so blast cannon rips through. Yeah, like Matthias is like trying to get up off the stairs from when he fell, and Nakai, you're like staring at him and your servitor, and a las cannon round just passes through the wall and misses your head by a couple of inches, and you just hear Pizel like scurrying about, going to cover. With that, Brother Octavius, is your turn to
Seek vengeance on this fucking.
Yeah,
Was it a chimera that did this to me?
That was the Baneblade.
Oh, the
So-
Baneblade.
So should
Is there
I
any
just
chimeras left? Just the one?
Just the one behind the Baneblade. The other one on the north side, it's not it's not broken, but they abandoned it.
Should
Oh,
Zevon
okay.
roll initiative?
Yeah, Zevon could roll initiative. That's fine.
Yeah, I didn't see my token, so I didn't know if you like in character moved me somewhere
No,
else.
he's right
or-
there.
Oh,
He's down
gotcha.
on the south side,
Where is he?
on the south side right here.
I'm just checking my damage.
I do not see him.
40,
Zoom out a bit more.
See, measuring.
There's
50.
like 3 arrows.
Yeah.
pointing at him.
I'm trying to zoom out more. There we go. 20% magnification. Yeah, still in half range. That's all that matters.
All right.
Alright,
So-
here comes the Daka.
Wait, what are you shooting at?
That chimera behind the Baneblade.
Oh, you can't. Yeah, you can't see.
I do have a
Oh,
question.
yeah, never mind, I guess.
Yeah,
I
that's
do have
sure.
a question. Why
What?
am I surrounded by dead tanks?
because you used your jump pack to jump there from the wall, and the tanks are already dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
So to explain, some ally Space Marines are going to come out of that X in this next round.
Gotcha.
So you're not all alone.
Oh,
Unless you
well,
wanna
that's
be.
good.
But
Maybe.
But those
what?
tanks also might open up and have dudes spill out of them.
Yeah, what did you want to hit, Octavius? Because yeah, they
I guess I can't see that Chimera. So what is my only real target then? The big bad Baneblade.
yeah, I guess if you wanted to tag the Baneblade, yeah, I don't think you can do enough damage to get through 40
Well, I
armor
will
though.
use
Wait, what
my
about
Iron
the,
Hands ability for the day for once per combat and add my intelligence to damage and pen.
All right.
And we'll see if I can crunch
wait, what
into
about
it.
that infantry over here?
Is this the bad touch?
This is as much as I can do, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, he can't. He's not going to be able to see them either. Not with all the vehicles and stuff, because this thing and the Chimera is easily tall enough to hide infantry behind it.
All right, let me just add in the extra 5 into this, and
No
we'll
problem.
see how we do. What's the bonus to hit the Baneblade?
Plus
40?
40. Yeah.
All right, so that I'll go there. Half aim, short range, and then with Baneblade, that'll cap me out at 60. So we'll go on full hits here.
I don't do a cap for bonuses. So if you go over
Oh.
60, keep going.
I'll be at max hits anyway, and we're not subbing in. Well, does this count as I could sub in like more than a 10 for degrees of success into my damage roll, or does it cap at 10?
It caps at 10.
All right. So let's see for damage.
Yeah, because your degrees of success, you're gonna be able to tag in there.
Good start. So my shittiest one, I'll sub a. My last one will be a 27 if I sub in the 10.
Okay. So 27.
And you get
That
plus
is
3
my
pen to
full
all that.
damage. That is including the plus 3 pen plus my special ability.
Okay.
But do I need to roll to confirm, or is it auto righteous?
Yeah, it's just auto righteous. Because there's no roll to
God damn
confirm.
it.
When Deathwatch fight Xenos, they
Oh, okay.
get righteous on 9 and 10s.
Well, I whiffed my righteous into a 1.
Oh,
So
perfect.
there's that. 10, 16, so that'll eat some armor. I don't know if I broke anything though.
Let's see. Time to bust out the Cackalacker. They told me this was RPG. It's just math. It's all just math.
You shucks! Oh my
They
god!
tricked me into learning things.
What? I didn't sign in for this.
Even then, yeah, 27 plus 16. That's only 4 damage to it. But hey,
Plus 1 because it was a righteous.
yeah,
Oh,
that's why I was
yeah.
including that.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I would hope for a better righteous roll or more righteouses, but
I mean,
alas.
you're using a heavy bolter against a fucking war machine. I mean, what do you expect? Like, you know, but
I'm happy to get any damage.
yeah, exactly. Let's no 1, 1, 2, 4. Yep. All right, so that's like another 12 or something. Let me see.
That's more than I thought. Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7 points. Yeah, so it was another 7. But hey, man,
With the heavy bolter.
something is something. It all
For
counts,
sure.
right now.
Exactly. All right, I am done.
With that, Dane, you're coming out.
Okay. So where's my guy again? So is there a specific spot I come out, or can I just come out like that? Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, that's perfectly
Alright.
fine.
And then I guess I'll make a charge like that. 4 meters. Last 4 meters to be a straight line, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright. And then boom. I'm into that. And then I attack, and so I can attack one guy with my charge with the plus 20, and then Whirlwind gives me 2 extra attacks as free actions that don't get the bonus from charge.
Sorry, someone just did me something really fucking weird.
Would be nice if my fucking thing actually worked.
No problem.
Holy fuck!
Son of a bitch. I'm just gonna open this in Chrome Heart. I click the button, but it just doesn't want to fucking.
Oh.
Click it better.
Make sure the Firefox thing is working.
Yeah, the Firefox thing is enabled. It's just a fucking pain in the ass.
I've had to click it like 3 or 4 times to get it to trigger today.
Isn't that like a dog's butt or something?
No, that's deer butt. No, that's
Okay.
a Utah werewolf. Can you read?
That's
No.
terrifying, is what it is.
Wow.
It costs $900.
crazy.
Look at that shit.
That's a sin.
I'm coming back.
What the fuck? Good God, man.
The fucking Utah werewolf boys.
Wow.
Those Mormons might be a little more scary than I thought.
There we go.
I bet.
And then I get a.
Oh, the Mormons do have
20.
a heavily armed military compound in Mexico.
I mean,
Odd choice.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
are we playing the
Alright.
mythology?
So 3 degrees of success. So
No, they actually really do.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
it
yes.
doesn't
I would've
surprise me
never
at all.
thought that.
Fair.
Power sword, and then
Oh
my
yes.
next attack into the other guy at a 0 modifier.
Okay. Wow.
Boom.
Boom.
Damage. And then the last guy. Ooh, 1 additional degree of success.
It's
Damage.
Oh
Righteous.
lordy, yeah. Is it you
good
guys?
job.
I just put everybody who was in the tunnel out. But yeah, as you literally just bolt out of this tunnel, and just in one fell swoop, all 3 heads just come falling off of those bodies, and they collapse to the ground. It's a
just
pure
did,
moment of awe, and this one guy's just shitting his pants.
Just fucking spin around, and I turn back towards the parties. They're all crawling out the tunnel. Just hold the blade in front of my face and Templar motherfucker.
So as these guys flop to the ground, you guys start coming out of the tunnels, and there's a high pitched screaming coming overhead that sounds like some sort of aircraft. Stark, you notice it as well, and you take a look, and you know the Valkyries aren't anywhere near coming through yet, so it's definitely not them.
Oh no.
And with that, we're
Wait.
gonna stop there for this.
No! No!
So
I want to shoot a frag
we have
grenade.
the same initiative roll, so Dane just went, so it's literally gonna pick up with Stark, and then Priest, and then the Priest is gonna have to do his thing, and then I guess the NPCs are gonna try to rush that Baneblade. Hope for the best.
I
Dude,
can't
you gotta do what you gotta
more
do, man.
frag missile, pretty please.
No,
I
we're gonna
will
we're gonna
hopefully-
call it there. So I'm gonna
I will hopefully not forget it Saturday next week.
yeah, but
Oh darn.
oh no, you
All
get
right.
moved. You ain't messing with my stuff. I ain't allowing you to look at maps for a week and plan things.
Well, no, I was gonna ask if it'd be possible, like, to aim at the, like, where all that infantry is, shoot a frag missile at the wall, and then just have blast 5 wash over those guys.
Yeah, you could aim for the top of that Chimera. That should be able to do that.
Easy peasy.
Gross.
Just wanted to make sure that that's
Yeah, it's
legal.
possible.
Shit.
Yeah. All right. Yep.
All
We're
right.
gonna call it there. I think it was a good combat there.
Fuck with it.
There's a lot of them NPCs are gonna blow up, I'm sure, and then
Mm-hmm.
hopefully Priest and Zevin and Dane don't get caught up in any crossfire with the Baneblade, because the heavy bolter is on Overwatch. So the second whoever's the bold enough person to step out first is
That might be me.
it's gonna get lit up. So hopefully it
Oh my gosh.
turns all right.
I would laugh if that was me, and then they kept rolling like 11 on the force field, just to go fuck you.
Make it happen, baby.
Oh yeah.
No.
But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. It's just a bit late. I'm gonna hop off, get something to eat. But
Oh
you know,
yeah.
it's a
Sounds good,
pleasure
me
as
too.
always, guys. And
Yeah, thanks
yeah,
for
Yep,
that great
interesting rolls.
yeah. Oh, that Baneblade, it did some damage. It messed some stuff up. I kind of was expecting to kill a player, but you guys look
I
like
mean,
you
you
took
almost got me.
effective color. Yeah, I almost got you. I mean, I still have another round, and that thing has last cannons.
I know.
If I'm not scared enough to use the last cannons on the people charging me, I might tag you again.
That's true. Fair. Hopefully,
Have
the
fun.
Emperor will protect in my final moments.
That's right. But yeah,
Alright,
you guys
let's see.
still have the same fate points. You know, it's still the same combat, but
0?
Yeah, for sure.
I think
For
we should be able to finish this up next session. I don't think
Yeah,
it
that
should
sounds
take
good.
that much longer. You guys, I definitely am underestimating you. That's for sure. I thought I put you guys in a very perilous situation, which, to be honest, you guys could have died very easily. But at the same time, you guys are.
You did roll
Nice
100
rolls.
twice on that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
we had a
even
lot of
then,
righteouses.
none of my chimeras and light armor vehicles got anywhere near that fortress, and I only had to
Well-
move like 60 meters. That's pretty rough.
You're
Don't
welcome.
forget that in the time that you were prepping this, Stark didn't have a missile launcher.
No, but I mean, even
Mhm.
then, I think it's the heavy bolter that took care of most
I
of the
feel
light
like
armor
the heavy
vehicles.
bolter and the missile launcher definitely did some fucking.
Yeah,
The
Oh,
servitor's
yeah,
last
for
cannon
sure.
also did some major work.
Certain
yeah, the
last-
servitor
Those
was really
labs
good.
cannons,
Dude,
man.
yeah, Ro was fucking laying
Dude, dick
into
coming
these
down.
motherfuckers. Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him a
Yeah, we're-
friend.
We're some dangerous motherfuckers.
Oh yeah. That just means that like it. I will just keep playing it how I have been, where I
Mhm.
don't really do that whole thing of like, oh, will they be okay? Will they? Won't they? It's like, nope. I know for a fact you guys are smart enough and have enough tactic sense between the group of you. I will make stuff that makes sense RP, and I will throw it at you and actively try to kill you.
Hey,
Um,
I got.
Gun
What do you
it,
mean I
baby.
got enough sense? I got int 23.
hey, but you're smart enough to
God.
know to go with the Templars through the
See?
tunnel. There you go.
But
I
the
swear.
thing that matters is that you have smart characters like Stark and the Majos who will retreat so that all the people that die can re-roll and the campaign continues.
I demand the right to turn Ogrins into either mobile artillery platforms or arco-flagellants.
There you
Or you
go.
can have Ogren Serval Skulls.
You're gonna strap like a freaking small
Okay, so-
mortar to Oak's back so he can just launch rockets and stuff.
So
dude.
in the Rogue Trader game, and the other one, we have
Mhm.
Brock's silver skulls that we just put las cannons in.
That's
That's
impressive.
dumb.
That's
I
mean,
I did that in Black Crusade.
Yeah, but Black Crusade's different. Doing
Yeah.
weird shit in Black Crusade is the norm.
yeah. Like you guys think I'm weird here, man. Wait
No.
until I make like a fucking like Slaneshi like alchemist terrorist in Black
thank you.
Crusade. Like
I still didn't play Black Crusade.
Yeah, I was thinking like with this group, this would be a really interesting group to actually play Black Crusade.
so my
It-
thing about Black Crusade is like
It's not good.
you have to homebrew a way to balance it out between humans and Marines
I
or
mean,
elves.
I would like to play either a Thousand Sun that
It's
hates
boring as hell.
Leech.
The Thousand Suns. Oh, you wouldn't play a Thousand Sun Sorcerer? Thousand Sun Sorcerer is boring. I've
Yeah,
played
it is.
Or the other idea was a human psyker that hates that is a shaman of his own clan and hates the Imperium.
If we play Black Crusade, there's homebrew called Apocrypha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a lot
It's
of them
Yeah.
seem to
Every
be
time,
going
every
with
time
that.
I've attempted to play it, that's what people have used.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
remember you could also do Black Crusade as just everyone's just humans, and we could do like a Necromunda sort of thing.
Yeah, you could do everyone humans Necromunda or anything. I don't know what I would play. I'd probably play a witch. I like playing
I mean, the
witches.
thing is that we know that Alex is good at balancing.
Yeah. So,
Wait,
Space
hold
but-
on a second. Why am I running a Black Crusade? Hold on. What's
Yeah.
happening?
Wait,
Not-
no. What would be great is if we fucking we were
Okay.
we were an orc party fucking like stuck in
Oh,
Komarov.
Lord.
Oh yeah.
That would
let's
be
do-
fucking great fun.
I almost got into a Black Crusade game where it was we'd be playing Black Crusade, and then another party would be playing Dark Heresy, and they'd be dealing with our shit.
I think I was in that game.
Yeah.
Were you in
Chance.
the Dark Heresy one? Because it
Oh,
never got off the
Oh,
ground.
maybe it was a different group. It was in
mate.
the Black Crusade
See you
thing,
around, gentlemen. Always a
but it
pleasure.
only lasted like
Hey
2
man,
sessions.
have a good one. Get some
Yeah,
sleep.
this one didn't even start because the GM ran out of time.
Damn.
For me, it was the GM just kind of stopped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
man,
GM in that one didn't really have the time, and apparently the Dark Heresy group wasn't clicking because they weren't really talking. Whereas us in the Dark Crusade group, the Black Crusade group, were just like going about our characters and like what we were planning to do with them and all that good shit.
In our
Oh
Black
yeah,
Crusade,
yeah. If you, I can definitely understand being worn out from 2 different groups, especially if you have to choose between a fucking group that is like actively communicating and like becoming like friends versus a group that isn't communicating at all.
No, he lost time on his schedule, so he couldn't GM, so we didn't really even get to session 1.
yeah, we were doing Black Crusade versus Death Watch, and what was it first session or second session rather? Our sorcerer dude, he took no abilities that protected him from phenomena or anything, and immediately rolled a peril.
Oh
I
shit.
mean that
His
sounds
peril-
close like a Black
he
Crusade.
got
What
possessed.
Fate is for?
His was he got possessed by a greater demon of Nurgle.
Oh, that's nice. That's only a duration though, right?
No,
That only lasts a few hours in Dark Heresy.
Yeah, Dark
Black
Heresy,
Crusade.
Black Crusade, it's
Oh, Black Crusade.
character death.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he saw that and then he quit the game.
Cool, cool, cool.
And then after that fight, the GM said, "Oh, I'm gonna need I'm gonna end session early because I need time to figure this out." And then he just never started the game up again. And he got mad at me because I kept asking him like once a day, every day, what are we gonna do?
I think I would
it's
have given
pretty
I would have
obvious
given up with that.
I mean, it's pretty obvious when someone doesn't want to run.
Yeah, because I mean, I can understand that. It's like you doing something and then they just screw up and you're following the rules, and then they're giving you crap for it. It's like, it happens.
Yeah, there's definitely, as much as I love the Warhammer systems, there's definitely some situations where it's just like, it sucks to follow the rules.
Well, there's never gonna be a time. It doesn't matter what's happening. There's never gonna be a time where a player is ever gonna be cool with being one shot. Like,
Oh yeah.
ever. Like, there's never, like, if you're gonna try to get across like the dangerousness of like, the threat of something like a sniper or something like that, shoot an NPC. Instantly kill them
Yeah.
first, and then they're like,
Yeah.
oh no, like.
The worst of that I ever had was in a D&D game where the GM decided it would be a good idea to polymorph me and then do a frog and then kick me into lava.
Why would
And he was like, "Oh, you could just res him," and it's like, "No, he doesn't have a body. We would need to find someone really,
Vader.
really high level to do that
Then
shit."
you go on
Do
a quest
resurrection.
for a genie to get a wish. There you go. Boom, solved.
No,
You're cursed.
and it was right. It was right after we made a ton of plans with that character.
Oh dear. Sucks when that happens.
It's
Oh yeah,
just
no.
Here's
how
the
it is.
I hate
doodles.
GMs being dicks, and then like the GM's like, "Oh, I have to deal with with."
Well, to his credit, the entire group went, "What the fuck? What the hell was that?" And then he did reverse the decision to kick him into lava.
Oh, so he's a dick and a pussy.
Oh, I got on it harder. Blow up the planet too. Fuck it.
It's like, dude, when you're gonna be a GM, you gotta stick to your decisions for that kind of stuff. If you want to be a hard
Well,
ass, you
not
gotta be a
just-
hard ass.
Yeah, not just stick to
He
your
he wasn't trying to be a hard ass. He just wasn't thinking it through.
Well, that's the
Because-
problem. The GM is the only role in the game where you have to actually think.
It's like I've straight up, well,
The same GM didn't put together that I wasn't black because I was dating a black girl at the time.
Wait, what?
what the fuck does that matter?
I was dating a black girl who's in the group with me.
Oh.
And he thought since she was black, I must be black.
Oh no.
Because it never crossed his mind maybe interracial marriage is a thing.
Yeah, he didn't
Hey,
understand
brother,
that you're
That's
Asian.
awkward.
he slides in your DMs like, "Hey, brother, can I get an inward pass?" Just
Oh Lord.
Oh, that would have been awesome, but like we were like, but then it was not interracial marriage, interracial dating, but then when that found out, we gave him shit over it, and but the whole thing was he
you
just
very
never.
obviously sound black.
Dude,
Yeah.
you should have
Yeah.
told him you were Inuit.
What?
Inuit? What the
What?
fuck's the
Why?
Why?
Into
Inuit is
what?
just
on a
You know,
lighter,
Canadian
on a
Native
different note.
American.
Yeah, I am thinking of 1 to 3 session little mini campaigns to do that forward
but-
plot points and stuff in the universe. Like I mostly because I see images like this with the tech, the Mechanicus and stuff. I want to do a Mechanicus one because I think Stark sent me the link for this like crazy Mechanicus homebrew that you can
Ooh.
has a lot of classes and stuff where you can play as Skitarii
Sounds
and
sick.
stuff. So it's like I definitely
Interesting.
want a Skitarii
Isn't-
mission on Mars.
Isn't that just Wrath
That'd
and
be cool.
Glory?
No,
I
it's not.
mean-
Someone set it up for
Someone
Only War.
for Only War.
If anyone wants
yeah.
to
You can
play
make
another game,
Skitarii in
I'm
Only
trying
War.
to get one together on Mondays.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I
but
thought you could
they actually
carry
went
on
through,
more.
put all the equipment in, made classes. Like it's really flushed out. It's really decent. So I'm gonna keep
mean,
looking through it and see how balanced it is or how weird it is. But
yeah, you can play a
Yeah.
Martian themed Imperial Guard, but you're not actually Skitarii, you're Crimson Guard.
yeah, someone
Oh.
went and put all the stats for all the weapons and has
Whereas in
classes
that
like
it's
10 or 20
actual
different
Skitarii.
classes. Yeah, there's a lot of
Damn.
classes.
Also,
But yeah,
what game are you running on Monday, Flint?
It's like a Only War thing with my friends. I'm like first time GMing, so don't expect it to be like amazing.
it's probably
still
gonna be
haven't
super
totally
duper awesome.
decided. This is a bad week for me because of all the stuff going on, so I don't know if I can get in on that.
Yeah, we're not gonna be starting like tomorrow. It's gonna be like we're gonna give it a week or so because I still
Oh.
need to get people to roll NPCs and whatnot.
Okay, well we'll
Makes
see then.
sense.
I-
That
yeah,
and how
I got
you got every.
what
The other
what
side is every person in your group has like 4 NPCs attached to them, so it's just
you said Mondays? What time?
Yeah. It's gonna be like 10:30 my time, so 5:30 p.m. Eastern.
I gotta take off. I gotta take a
you
leak.
said Monday.
All
We
right,
can then
all right,
convert
Jay.
from there
We'll
to
catch you later.
yours.
Yeah,
I told my friends about this game and like so there's like a squad and everything and the sergeant's in charge and all like little NPCs. They play Milsim, so like that's what they're really into. So it's gonna be like more militaristic.
I was gonna say first time GM. I don't know if you'd let him off the leash like that. That's something I had definitely.
What do they do? What do they do?
They play Milsim on
I don't know.
Arma 3.
I don't know what that.
Military
that's
simulators.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arma
Yeah.
and stuff.
They
like
run
that.
around in groups, and I mean, I've said to them like, "Listen, okay, you want fucking tanks around? It's going to get quite dangerous, and I'm fairly due, so I'll do my best and come up with what I can." And one of the guys has disappeared. So we've got three fire teams of 5, including the player in each fire team.
Yeah, I mean, you could go like old school dungeon diver and like have them with like 3 or 4 characters that are low XP and they play with them. Because that's how they used to do some of the D&D games. You would play with 5 level 0 characters and go.
Yeah,
through
that's what I'm doing in Dungeon Crawl Classic.
Yeah, that stuff's awesome.
Good old funnels.
But if it's
I almost got
their
by
first
this one.
time and yours, as far as
That's,
like their first time playing and maybe your first time GMing, that's a lot to take
Yeah,
in.
it's best.
Remember
if
to
you're
make.
running Only War for the first time, I'd suggest How many players do you have? Like 6?
At the moment, there's 1, 2, 3. We have 4 and a possible 5th, but it's highly unlikely that we get the 5th.
So the way that regular Only War works is that you have your 5 PCs in one squad, and each one has a companion, which has 2 wound states or 3 if you get like a certain thing.
If they get attacked, if I hit them with 70 wounds or 1, they just get down 1 wound state. Yeah.
Oh, that's
so
not
it's cool because they
Distributory.
can tank shots like nobody's business, but they can only do it like 2 or 3 times before they die.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So that's how comrades are supposed to work. That's how Nikai's servitor works. But yeah, like my campaign's advanced to the point where it's like I want my players to be able to customize their comrades to a further extent. So those are player characters with 350 XP as opposed to
Mhm.
comrades. I would say give them comrades. Um, let them do their base vanilla starting character, and then throw them in it and see how it goes. Just if you only have like 3 or 4 players, that's already 8 people right there. That's almost an entire squad, just them and their comrades.
Mm.
Yeah, unless you're doing like an armored game or something, in which case give everyone.
All right,
their
then
vehicle.
in that case, I might just try and like condense it down so that we have like a couple of extra NPCs around, because I do kind of want to let, like, there's like a sniper team, and he's got his little comrade and everything, and there's another guy who's a bit of a fan of the Tanith first and only, so he's just like, I'm not gonna play unless I play Tanith. It's like, well, fuck it, why not?
Yeah. So I
I mean,
mean,
Tanith is a
like-
playable faction.
Like the thing behind giving them like that many comrades was I can then throw them into larger scale combat, and there's a lot more to die before they actually start dying.
Oh, the whole deal about only war is like our situation is really weird because we're inquisitorial. But in my other only war game, we were a siege regiment, so we were on a whole line. Like, yes, our battle map was ours, but the GM was telling us how like combat on the other lines was going. Like it was like thousands upon thousands of bodies
All right,
in
well,
this
so
one area.
it's not necessarily a traditional only war game. It's like it's set up that way, but I'm kind of going along like the Dark Heresy kind of storyline of
Yeah.
there's
Oh,
an
gotcha.
Inquisitor
Okay,
around.
all right.
Yeah, because that's essentially what my campaign is. It's in the Only War system, but it's essentially a Dark Heresy campaign.
Yeah.
But it just plays
Also-
way
also
more
Death
into
Watch.
the Guard and Death Watch, like Imperial. Yeah, it focuses less on inquisitorial agents and more on the boots that are
Yeah.
actually doing the inquisitorial work. But
And I've
That
played
makes
Dark
sense.
Heresy before. I played 6 months of a campaign on Dark
Mhm.
Heresy, so I know how that goes, and
yeah,
I can base off of my experiences.
I would say just
I-
fill out a 12-man squad. If you want to make the rest, I mean, make the leader of the squad yourself. You make the leader, and if one of the other players wants to be a leader, don't hold them back. But you should make an
Yeah.
NPC sergeant with, give him comrades that are the rest of the squad. So if the players and their comrades fill out 8, make the sergeant and he has 3 comrades. Then you're at 12. You got a pretty decent amount of people, and they all at least get to control their comrade, and they can see how they feel with it. And then if they want to keep the numbers going up, then fuck it, just keep throwing comrades to them and see how they handle it. Reward them if they keep them alive, punish them if they keep getting them killed. Simple things like that.
Oh, and comrades are huge. That's like Chazov. Technically, with the way Alex runs it, Chazov shouldn't give me. Shouldn't he's an NPC, not a companion. But it's huge that I get a free half aim every round. So like for a half action, I get a full aim, which is huge. So and it's pretty similar across the board in terms of like your class, and like every
Well, I
class
mean,
gets something pretty good.
yeah, the comrades themselves are pretty. I mean, they're pretty great because it's like they can get hit like 2 or 3 times with high damage things and pretty much tank it. They can half action attack. Like they can attack anything with you. And at the same time, they can also, if you have talents and stuff, like Stark was saying, you can get like bonuses to aim and stuff like that. But being able to just, you have a comrade there with like, I think their stat line isn't great. It's like a 30.
Oh, it's 35. It's above
Yeah.
average.
But even then, it's
Everything.
like a single shot. Especially in melee, because you and your comrade, if you're fighting one orc, you outnumber him. You both get a +10 now in close combat because you outnumber the guy. So comrades have like, a single melee attack and they outnumber the guy. They have a 50 already, just from that. It's, single attack and then outnumbering. So it's like melee people who have a comrade, they benefit greatly. Range people who have a comrade, if they get the talents to get like bonus actions to aim and stuff, it's pretty. It stacks up real quick, which is why I would say yeah, float around a 12-man squad with the comrades and players all together, and then go from there.
Also, tell your heavy weapons character to take autocannon as their regiment's preferred heavy weapon.
Oh well, we made our own regiment. We called it the 61st Heladonian Grenadiers.
There you
Or
go.
like Grenadiers of Demolitionists, from a fortress world. And the regimental favorite heavy weapon is a multi-melter.
Jesus.
Just a what?
Multi-melter.
Oof.
That's fun.
I said that was the favorite heavy weapon purely because they're like, yeah, we want tanks around. Like, if you really want me to put like a Lehman Russ down, I'll put a Lehman Russ demolisher down, and you won't have to fight it.
You can kill tanks with an autocannon. Those things are stupid.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna peace out. Thanks for another great session.
It was fun.
I can't wait to see what those birds are.
It's probably just a large pterodactyl, maybe local birds of some sort of bird of
Or
prey
the
or something.
Inquisitor's out of his meeting and needs to blow off some steam.
Do you think it's another drop pod?
All
Could
right,
be.
peace out, boys.
No, but Big Daddy Octavian ain't gonna save every day. But yeah, I'm gonna bounce and get something to eat. Y'all have a good one.
Alright.
Just DM me if you have any
Cheers.
questions
Thanks
or
for
anything.
running.
No problem. Y'all have a good one. See you. Oh, another great one. All right. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. I'm gonna call it a night. But please, like always, pop into the channel. We have the 40k informant on Fridays at 8 p.m. where we talk shit about Games Workshop lately and talk about the RPGs and touch on all things 40k. We were talking about the tabletop this last podcast and also the Astartes stuff on YouTube and such like that. So give that a listen. And every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, we got the Only War campaign. So we're going to be getting a few more sessions in before the holidays. Unfortunately, Christmas does fall on a Friday as well as the 1st. So the 25th and 26th and the 1st and the 2nd, when we would have the 40K podcast and the Only War campaign, we're going to be skipping those and probably getting it back after the new year. So that would probably be around the 8th and 9th. So, but thanks for stopping by, guys, and enjoy your day. And Gordo out.